So, guys, let's jump into it. Let's jump into it, folks. Let's get straight into the Belegar action with the new mod, Old World. Or New World, Old World? Yeah, Old World. Yeah, Belegar's got a really cool start. Very much looking forward to jumping into it again. So let me just go ahead and start up the mod. I believe you need Mixus as well in the description, and SMS Mac mod is the mods that you need for it. So if you're curious about making and doing the campaigning stuff yourself, you absolutely can do so. So Mixers Unlocker, we've just seen it in Old World. Nice. So I actually made a video on this one as well. I thought this mod was extremely high quality, and that the guys working on it have done a fantastic job, and they should be very proud of themselves. And yeah, modders in general have done a bloody good job at continuously delivering fantastic content for everyone that loves and enjoys playing this game. Right, so let's jump that over there. It's winter, so cold it is, it's crazy. The sucky thing is as well, it's like, I swear with the English weather of recent times, English weather recently is this. It's almost like you need an air conditioner when it's warm, and you need to put the heating on when it's cold. What is that all about, is what I say. What is that all about? Yeah, let's jump into it. So we'll continue on with the campaign that we were doing. I forgot the console mod. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. But I have my cup of tea, folks, so all is well in the world. All is indeed well in the world. Oh, love a cup of tea. You honestly can't go wrong with a good cuppa. You really can't. Yo, Max, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Jimbo, good to see you as well. I love that Blankies emote. Fun fact, I think that Blankies emote is what gets used the most. Did I manage to use the Testis's ability? Yes, it's not as good as I thought it would be. Because it attacks in the centralized location, so the damage it can do caps out due to the fact that it knocks people back. So when you knock over an entity, you no longer can do damage, so you can't stack up the cast onto something. Although it seems decent. It seems relatively decent. So it's definitely an improvement. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely an improvement. Wait, the man who was to become Archeon was once a devout Templar priest of Sigmar, pure in heart and deed, a determined scholar, and a natural warrior. They nerfed Rambo. How did they nerf him? How did they nerf him? Wow, we've got an entire different army at the back here. Why do I always end the stream when I've got really difficult fights to do? What is wrong with me? Like, actually, what is wrong with me? It's as if, like, I'm basically saying to the future me, I hate you. You're going to have to do a difficult fight here. It's basically what I'm saying to my future self every single goddamn time. Would I prefer to fight this? Is there any way I can heal anybody else? Because I have no pottery. I ain't got no pottery. I can make these guys tanky, but I think it's worth it, especially the runesmith. My army may need to be merged together because a couple of these boys will be fine. But then we lose a lot of the additional bonuses that they'll gain. Few battles to jump, true. Max, much love, I'm sorry to hear it. Absolutely sucks, man. My condolences. I hope your dad comes out of hospital ASAP. Right. So yeah, we need to win 4 more battles. I forgot completely that this is what we did as well. I started attacking this Skaven faction like a Muppet. No longer executes large monsters. Stuff like that. Oh yeah, that's actually quite a big nerf indeed. Alright, let me start off by using and yoinking these runes alongside yoinking all the gear, because if I do this, it'll allow me to fight this and get a much bigger advantage here. So we're actually 1 rune off of getting capped out. We actually can craft another rune. Typically speaking, I'm really sad that they removed the health rune. I'm almost certain we used to have a HP rune. Am I chatting rubbish there, guys? I swear there was a HP rune. I'm almost certain it was. Almost certain there's a HP rune. But let's give this guy as many tank stats as possible. Let's go ahead and attack these ratties as well. Valiant defeat, but if we can give them Unbreakable. I actually don't think these guys have any damage forms to really put pressure onto my general, so it honestly should be okay, especially giving him Unbreakable on that and a potion of healing. Got some orange juice with me as well, boys. Also, here's my favourite crisp, right here. One of my favourite crisps. It is the mini cheddar. Oh, excuse me, it's the Hula Hoops barbecue beef. Are you talking about the Belegar rune? Shamaka, was what used to give HP? I think it might be, matey. I think it might be. What was a crisp? Do you guys call it chips? It's going to the book. It is going to the book indeed, McPa. Welcome to the YouTube stream, my friend. Grumble, grumble, grumble. We'll be bloody grumbling. The God tier mode, thank God. We have another connoisseur. We've got another crisp connoisseur in the chat. It's always good to see. Do you know, it's one of those things where it's sometimes a bit of a worry. People don't know the how good it truly is. I think it was a master rune, I believe. Yeah. It was 20%, I think it was. It was 20% additional HP. It was absolutely God tier. So good, man. So good. Oh, they've actually changed the behavior here. They used to just all randomly run in. Imagine reading the book and being dyslexic and telling all the dwarves that the book is empty. I mean, you wouldn't know it was empty. I have dyslexia. You wouldn't know. You would know it's not empty. You wouldn't be able to read it. It'd be all mumbled up. Depends on the type of dyslexia you have. I've got tendencies, but the only thing that trumps barbecue beef hula hoops is beef and mustard. I think I've not heard of that before. Have you guys ever tried the Marmite crisps? Saying that I'm blind to words. I mean, it's one way of getting out of doing stuff. Yeah, there was a Marmite crisps, and they were so good. Because I know there's a... I'm not sure about you guys, where you guys are. But there was... I think it was a company... Walkers, right? They do global competitions, like across everywhere. I think I'm going to start running towards it. Yeah, they do like a massive global competition across the country, and people... Whoever like gets the most voted... crisp wins, I think it is. And Marmite at 1.1. Yeah, we've had to, honestly though, when it comes to weird flavoured crisps, I think the Netherlands has some pretty weird flavoured crisps. So it's not like us having Marmite's all of a sudden the weirdest. Best crisps is carrots. What, Mickpad, do you like dry the carrots out and make them into crisps? That's a good idea. Probably a really healthy snack as well. It's a solid idea. Be a pretty damn healthy snack too. So I would love to have like a dryer, or what they're called, where you could like dry various things. Because I know people do it with pasta when they're going on, or they do it with certain meals when they're going on like really long hikes and they need to, dehydrate it. That's the one. Dehydrate your food. That's the one. When you dehydrate the food is what I'm on about there. Like, it's a good idea. But, Mick, do you have baby carrots? I have a bag of baby carrots that I always eat as snacks. It is such a good snack, I'm telling you. Veggie crisps are nice. Never really tried them. Do love me crisps, though. What do Americans call crisps? Is it? It's not chips, is it? No, it might be chips, because you guys call fries chips. No, you call chips fries. So it might be. Not 100% sure, though. The Freedom Crunch. Right, I need to shut down these archers at the back. Or the slingers, should I say. Let's pull these guys out. And then go on fire at will. And then chuck them in here. Can we do that? We should be able to, right? Yeah, boom. Bang. Boom goes the dynamite. Fight that general now. Surprising that this was a valiant defeat, if I'm honest. As I felt like this army had all of the tools to be pretty goddamn strong. Let's give that health potion on the go. And the thing is, it's one of the best things about what Warhammer 3 changed, really. Warhammer 3 changed the ability to pick things up. Well, excuse me. Equip things instantly. In every other Total War, you've not been able to ever recruit something straight away. Dry them in a radiator. Never tried that. Interesting idea. Yeah, no, You can do. I know you can dehydrate stuff in the oven as well. Like you just got to put it on a really, really low setting or heat. Dude, I in the Discord, that tomahawk that I cooked, my God, I was worried about it. I've never cooked a piece of meat quite as big as that, man. It was an absolute huge piece of meat. Honestly, if no one says that's what she said, I'll be very surprised. The amount of discipline you guys will have to... yeah, okay, there you go, Shmack. There you go, thank you. I mean, I was expecting somebody to do it, do you know what I mean? Like, it was... Do you know what I mean? It was about to happen. It was gonna happen. It was just, I'm surprised it took as long as it did, if I'm honest. Bit of restraint from the boys there. That's impressive. Dowry rules central. I mean, it is true. The dwarves do indeed rule. The dwarves indeed do rule. Alright. I've got a fridge full of Red Bull again. But I'm on tea at the moment. Just like apple peels. Oh, I haven't tried it. Kislev is better. Do you know the lady that voices Catherine? Voiced, is it Lazazel in Baldur's Gate? Awesome actor. Awesome voice actor. Wait, so if Jorah's here, he... Honestly, sometimes when you're talking about Kislev and Catherine, it's how you summon Jorah. 100%. Like, weirdly enough, every single time I've talked about Kislev, for some reason I was here. You know, that's really cool. Yeah, it's really cool. If Kislev gets talked about or played, Jorah's there. Do you know what I mean? Grumbriddle voice acting? I don't know who's done it now. I have no idea. Man, this little Dowie has killed 630 buggers. And he's unbreakable, so it's not like he's going to die anytime soon. So it's funny, 645 kills, only 2.2k gold value. Like, okay. Okay, buddy. It's me. I think my Grumbriddle is probably one of my weaker ones. Is Kiz available? Yes, you can play as Boris, I believe. What is the mod? The mod is... I can show you. Basically, they made it so that it's a scoped-in variant of the map. And it's very cool. Very, very cool. 666 settlements, I believe. All sorts of new, different minor factions. And they've changed the way the actual map physically looks a lot as well. It's really cool. Mixed with Zulfar campaign. Yo, Michael. Pretty interesting. You can reclaim lost holds to get engineers. Guilds approved. Oh, that's sick. I might have to try it again. Wait, what the hell? Look at this crisp. Do you see this? What the hell is this thing? It's a hula hoop. It's supposed to be a hula hoop. Supposed to look like this. So it approves, yeah. And as we've fashioned these guys. Go do it again. Decisive defeat, really? Supposed to be sculpted in a lore arc, yep. It is indeed. I actually haven't played the Zulfar campaign in a long time. Maybe I should check it out again. Because they've done a really good job with most of it. And yeah, it will have done. Usually SFO needs to be up to date on the patch. And that makes sense, Max, honestly. I just wish that CA would do more stuff like that. It'd be really cool to have more unique campaigns. I think they're missing out not trying to do it, honestly. It is such an easy... Like, I came back to the game because of patch swap at 1 with Greece being broken. Do more cool stuff like that, people want to do it. Seem to have made a one-man doomsday, indeed. I mean, the dwarves can do it near enough from the get-go. That's what makes the dwarves so good. Hey, well, fire, what's up, buddy? Well, legend dwarves from the Empire, because of Santa skin? Yeah, I like it. Loving the old world mod? Yeah, man, it's so good, right? I actually made a video on my YouTube channel saying it's quite literally this mod is good enough to be DLC. If this was a DLC, I'd buy it 100%. Like a £5 DLC. How's Northrop? Really good because you're actually in a really favourable position because you've got nothing but allies around you. Or new game mode? Yeah, new game mode would be good too. Alright guys, be honest with me. How many of you guys played the Kislev mini-campaign? Do you guys know the Kislev mini-campaign you can do? How many people here played it? You played it? Yo, Mitford, what's up, lad? You guys did? Oh, Pella, what's up, dude? Sip, you bugger, I will. So I know you... I think I did it with Agent, honestly. I think I did it with Sanguine Agent ages ago. No, not the tutorial, not the tutorial. No, not prologue. Like Trouble in Kislev, I think it was called. I think it was called Trouble in Kislev. I played it with Sanguine Agent, I believe. If the agent. Oh, you don't know what it is? Alright. Yeah, no, it was really good. But nope. Oh, okay. Yeah, because you had to have... I think it was like a multiplayer one. Co-op's an hour. Yeah, that's another way to say it. Yeah. AP, another one to say it. Co-op's an hour indeed. Because the problem I had for a long time when it comes to that was... You have to have friends to play it with. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's a big ask. It's a big ask. Yeah, well, fine. That was what the only way I did it was just have content creator friends. That I've made over years. Yeah, well, how are we doing, handsome? And friends are like IRL DLC. It's really quite exclusive. What is that kitty shaking his butt? Where'd you buy them? No idea. No idea. Alright, let me just quickly do the tweeting. Bum bum bum. Friend who's a cat DJ. Sounds pretty dope, not gonna lie. Right, let's go back into the settlement and just strip him of all his gear. I was gonna need to give that to our good friend Belegar. Due to the crap that's over here. So we've got a luck stone, which is not as good as the fire ring. Actually is so good here. But the potion of healing is really goddamn good. Talisman endurance will be better. That armor's not that good, so let's put the armor of fortune on. And then these 3 runes will be perfect. Always go tank stats. I'm still so sad they took away the HP rune. Like, I don't know why they did it. Feels like there was no need to. Feels like it was no need to, but anyhow. Trying to think if it would be worthwhile merging my Dwarf Warriors. Problem is, it's going to take a long time to get to them to the point where it's better again. Oh wait, dude, we've got training, haven't we? Mate, I should be going into the new training. The new training is actually so insane. No, I need pottery. I need pottery, and I think the only place for pottery is inside of Belegar. But odds of confederating just yet is quite slim because I've been battered and bruised across the board. Constantly keep on fighting. Hopefully we'll be able to get there. We actually are in control of Cadillac Loom is what Cadillac 8 Peaks is, so we're definitely in a reasonably good spot. We're besieging this down. You're dead next turn. Constantly keep on fighting.
Do not shame your ancestors. Keep on fighting the ratty and the grubby scum.
That's what we've been doing. Mate, we have actually quite a lot of options of recruitment. Which is I can't recruit the regiments right now. Kelly, how we doing, handsome? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you well. If I could... Is it worth retreating? That's a crap stack. I'm not worried about that at all. Which means I should probably be a smart gamer here and give the fire ring across to you. Wait, we got Seed of Rebirth. Wait, hold on. Bruh, we have Seed of Rebirth. I just realized. GG. GG. Yeah, Seed of Rebirth is like a mini tankard. You just have to be melee a lot, which we should be able to. Alright, I think with that alone, probably should allow us to do this. No dwarves. You should play dwarves probably, actually, thinking about it. Have you tried the dwarves before, actually? Mon's Chief.
Do not shame your ancestors.
And normally I'll say the Nurgle, dwarves, or Empire, as I simp for all three of them. As long as it's not rune magic, I'm fine with it. Yeah, it's plague magic, so not that worried about it. Bloody hell, they've got 55% additional experience. Jesus, it's insane. I guess the veterancy of my units doesn't take too long. Hey, Turtle. You're missing the Belegar DLC? Is it a DLC? Is it free? I think that's very odd. Weird. Champ? Let's hope it's not too odd. What is it? Oh, it's a DLC. Oh, Skarsnik DLC. Right, okay. What is this? Heavy metal but dodgems. D&D meets bump cars. That sounds fun. That sounds funny to watch. I think we should probably attack from this side, beat these guys up on when they're entering the settlements, and then slowly make our approach, because I don't think the tower is going to be too much of a problem here. Got to be very careful with these guys, though, so let's keep them in a relatively good... Do you know what I should have done, actually? Instead of having the potion of healing on you, put a rune of... put one of the runes on one of these thanes. I was being a big brain gamer, that's what I should have done, but... Alas. We're a small brain gamer here, so... Especially without me Red Bull in me. So I guess it really doesn't matter when I pop the potion, as I'm capped at healing anyway. We have one of them with the... That's the one. This ring here is so good for the Dowie, because normally you have so much armor, this is not going to do much to you anyway. Let me think about who's... So, Mon's Chief, do me a favour. Out of all the facts, who have you not played in recent times? That's usually what I like doing. So it has charges, it'd be imbalanced if it wasn't. You could just win... You could win entire matches with just this. Just as long as you play long enough. Right, Lux is looking for the fight, it seems.
Do not shame your ancestors, Lux. No shaming your ancestors.
It was really bad. As a dwarf, you know, love beards and that. My girlfriend, I knew my girlfriend a long time ago. Before I had a beard, and I'd basically be clean shaven every day. And she obviously remembers me without a beard, and she much prefers me without a beard. But hey, it's for the boys, you know what I mean? A beard is like makeup. I swear a beard is like makeup for a man. I look very young if I don't have a beard. I don't like what I look like without a beard. Honestly, The thing that scares me the most about shaving my beard is the potential bakery that is underneath the beard now. Do you know what I mean? So, the potential bakery that is underneath is the thing that scares me. So I don't intend on shaving anytime soon. Then there's a fish. One trigger. What? That a beard's makeup? The Ancestors Watch. God, the buffs that these guys get is wild. Yeah. Why would that trigger? I think it kind of is. I think my girlfriend probably. I know she probably wouldn't agree. She prefers me that beard. We would need like Snapped to tell us her thoughts. We would need Snap to be the chosen one to tell us. The unbiased female point of view. I got another one of these bad boys in, and we'll slowly make our approach over this side. We've got elevation, so we'll be doing a lot more damage to them. Alright. Really want to get towards this mage if you can. As stat line wise, I'll absolutely eat it for breakfast. Yeah, we're healing tons. Alright, Tommy, let's go. Wait, I go from a 3 clean shaven to a strong 5.5 with facial hair? That's just mean. Owen, to me, you're a 10 out of 10. How about those apples? Clean shaven or not? I feel like it's like double standard. If you were to say something similar to that, she'd get right annoyed. Oh, babe, do you know that you're like a total 5 when you don't wear makeup? But with makeup, you're pretty good looking. She'd fight you. You'd be on the sofa faster than you could say sorry. Honestly, you'd be on the sofa before you could even get a chance to say sorry. All right. You prefer women without beards? What, are you not a dwarf, Kesser Rocks? A beard gives character. You're the ones who's playing 7 Days to Die. I have played it before, I have played it before. That's why the Lord of the Rings lore is so funny when it comes to dwarves. As male and female dwarves are indistinguishable because of beards. Oh, you got it and you're clueless? In fairness, I haven't played it in a long time. I'd be clueless too. I wouldn't remember the first thing because it's an old game. It is an old game. I'm gonna go Boris. So this campaign's better. What, in the old world mod? Yeah, it'd be pretty decent. Your only friend is Grombrindle though. Your only person that'd be your friend is Grombrindle though. So it's not the best in that respect, but. Alright, let's keep you in ammunition. Where's Catherine? I actually don't know. Probably not in the old world area. I think, depending on the time frame, she probably isn't... She's still... Boris potentially still carrying her around. Shannon doesn't like ours with the beard, but she's okay with mine. Beard stays on, even during nighttime. Alright, let's see what we can do over here. Okay, we have a lot of rats on the agenda here, it seems. Which is not ideal. Especially since it takes bloody ages to get into settlements. I think we just climb the walls, it'd be better. Yeah, climbing the walls seems like the smart thing to do. Yeah, what's all the stuff around Belegar? Why is this all like frosty? Oh, it's the rune probably, isn't it? Oh, that's the Rune of Spite, is it? Oh my god, it's the ruins! You can actually see the ruins he's wearing. Wait, is that actually a thing? Wait, is that an actual thing? You can see the ruins that your characters are wearing. Because he's a cool lord? True, he's a cool lord. What's everyone's favourite Dwarven lord? I have a hard time deciding. I like them all. Ungrim lore-wise is dope. Grombrindle, yeah. Grommy is... Also, Grombrindle's lore-wise is pretty cool. My man's just too angry to die. He resurrects out of anger. That's dwarf. That's a dwarf right there. Sheer anger just resurrects him. Don't get more dwarven than that, I tell you. This guy's literally 100 HP and he's walking over. Wait, he's absolutely zooming. Wait, is he just going to keep outrunning me? I think the answer to that is yes. Let's ignore him then. Oh, is he going to try and do me? Wait, no. He's now coming back to combat. Okay, yeah, he just got absolutely slapped. I would like the High King better if he was on foot. Yeah, I feel like potentially some of his model, the way his model interacts with certain combat situations is probably better. Sort of what Greasus has issues with Greasus as well, because he typically speaking struggles in melee, just because of animations. Yeah, Godric. I think Godric. The thing that's cool about Godric is he ascends like fantasy settings. I wonder what Godric would be like in 40k. I'd wager pretty goddamn cool. I would wager pretty damn cool. Let's break this gate down. Have we broken the gatehouse down? Not yet. Okay, I've got to make sure that we're not getting attacked by their generals and stuff. And we can just slowly rot them down. If they stack up enough, I will justify a... Oh. God, these guys are right sneaky buggers, aren't they? Oh my god, is he going to kill my... Are you stuck? Oh my god, he's stuck in between, isn't he? Okay, that's unfortunate. My guy is stuck. Malachi Kyson, the slow engineer's fun. Yeah, he's very cool. Just throwing grenades and stuff around. Okay. Slow him down. Are we getting attacked from the side? We are. But I think if we moved a little bit closer, it should be fine. Turin, fluttering power. Yeah, I think the I'll say it, the Ring of Power wasn't that bad. It was just something to watch to me. That's what I liked about it. I think I can sponge one hit. That's good enough for me. Please get into the volley in. If I sit in between these models here, it should be fine now. And the way we were positioned, I'm hoping we should be able to get attacks off as well. You'd assume if I were to cast like this, we'd get a really nice bounce off. Seemingly not the nicest of bounces, but you know what I mean? Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Beggars definitely can't be choosers. Jeez, it takes so long. Well, actually, I'm quite worried about my guy here. Slayers do have anti-infantry because of Belegar, so it's not too bad. So hopefully you get some more damage in here. Belegar obviously has the seed of rebirth, right? So he'll keep healing while in melee. Oh, the artillery's shooting me, you're right. I think statistically it shouldn't kill me. Yeah, 169. Honestly, I don't think it'll hit, nor will it one-shot. If he gets one-shot, we'll just make a clip of it and we can all laugh at me, so that's fine. Yo, Skittle, what's up, buddy? Oh, I think he'll die. Because the odds it lands right on him is pretty slim, if I'm honest. This is 8 peaks. This is a settlement... Yeah, actually within the 8 peaks it is, yeah. You're kidding me. In what world does that kill me? 169 missile strength, by the way. Oh, I suppose it's... Oh, it's magical ammunition, that's why. Okay. We played it mechanically perfect. Nothing we could have done. Honestly, we played it perfectly. Nothing we could have done better. We did everything right there. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you can do everything right and get punished for it, but happens. Sometimes it do be like that. Good evening, yo, buddy. What's up, buddy? Moving towards the mountain was too much. I thought it'd be fine. Oh wow, this is going down to the wire here. 7 Dowie remaining. Losing that ranger will suck, but rangers and fenders are only a tier 1. Wait, they're rank 7.
Belegar warhammer. My name is Belegar warhammer. This shall be a reckoning.
So you gotta cap this before you can cap the victory point location. The good thing about what it used to do, you used to be able to force them to come towards you if they were being annoying by capping the main victory point, but now you can't. Very close fight. How'd they get caught? Because this random psychopath ran out the front gate and then made my thing get stuck. You can cap it, it's just you gotta take quite a while. You gotta take quite a while getting it. Do I like Doctor Who? I'm English, so it's not too bad. And Lucius, what's up, bud? Good to see you again. More fun in the defense now? You don't need to hold 2 points? Yeah, definitely. I think there's a 4.0 change. They did a really good job with that. It's rotten garbage? That sucks. Is it like a making it for the sake of making money kind of episode, I would imagine? Wait, how much HP we got here? So Iron Hammer, the good news is these guys will always come back. How many we got? So this structure is housing 2 towers, so let's do it. And yeah, let's drop it, Lucius. Let's not make sure to spoil. Hold on, I'm gonna have to mute you quickly. Hope you didn't see it. Sorry, Lucius. I'm gonna have to time you out. So spoilers. Lux doesn't get spoiled. Do I do this? I'm gonna have to. Man, I think Belegar is going to try and kill everything. You confederate the door thanks to saying something. Yes, you can get the option to confederate. Aye, and we did. Thanks, no worries, bud. Wait, do we control it? Oh, yeah, we control it. So you can see spoilers. Well, I tried my best. I tried my best. Right. Kill what we can. Move together as a squad. Gotta be careful with our backs turned though. Nothing worth saying. Well, Lucius, you can't speak for somebody else, right? You can't make that decision for somebody else for them, as they might enjoy it, you know. You can't make the decision for them, as somebody else might actually really enjoy it, you know. I am worried about my runesmith here, but Terra should make these guys run away. Legenda, I will. Right. But apart from that, Lucius, you're alright, lad. Are you having a good day so far? Wait, didn't I take this... Wait, they've recaptured it and put towers in there again? Wait, hold on. Can you rebuild towers after taking them down? I thought you could only build... Oh, is it barricades? Is it only barricades you can craft once? I didn't take it. It looked like I did, though. The bar was all the way green. Maybe I didn't. You're right. I'm a bit scared for the lives of my boys. Ironhammer is in a precarious situation. I mean, I don't think there's that many left. The units we have in a fight right now are very high tier. Like, very strong fighters, you know? So I'm not too worried just yet. Alright. I think we cast it over here. Open up Belegar to start beating up their general. As the balance of power is going to be held within their generals here. So let's try and grab that back off of them. The annoying thing is with slingers, right? Slingers, although they look like a trash unit, statistically, will do at least 2 damage per swing. Per throw, right? So although they look pretty trash, they actually do... the damage adds up. People really underestimate their damage. People really underestimate slingers' damage. We should be... yeah, gold shields. Love Belegar's thing that he does that. Hey Val, good to see you. Love that Belegar has that. Are these like warping into it? No. Go to run a slingers are kind of scary though. But thankfully they're not Eschens. Snitch would make them a force to be reckoned with, that's for sure. Getting quite scared for King Lud Ironhammer here. Because I can't actually retreat him. I'm unable to retreat him. Alongside Ironbrow. I'm going to assume... ooh, this is not good actually. This really isn't good. I think Ironbrow is going to die here. I think we're going to lose all our boys, potentially. This is... wait, how have you not terrorized yet? Wait, how have you not... well, that actually makes no sense. Below 15 leadership, you should terror out. Oh, is it because they're winning? I don't think that mattered. Does anyone know the reason for that? I thought below a certain... bug? Must be, yeah. Because below a certain leadership threshold, that's why I wasn't worried. That's why I didn't try and run him away. Mom's right. Wait, if you're winning, you don't get terrored? I suppose it kind of makes sense. And right out, thanks for the follow, buddy. Appreciate it. I guess that makes sense in a lot of ways, if I'm honest. Right. Oh, and guys, I am going to be doing my best to... We have 2 really cool ideas. But all going well. Well, let's the battle say it's not going too badly. I'm gonna lose my heroes, but they'll come back. This is the only fight that I need to care about winning. Once we win this fight, I don't think we're gonna be that worried. As long as we can maintain Belegar's relatively high health. They're not fighting anything. We all know man-sized rats don't exist. True. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more, my friend. Rats do not exist. Yeah, look. He's losing in combat, but they're not being terrorized. Are they immune to psychology? It's the only way. No, they're not even immune to psychology. Have they changed the behavior of terrorizing? Have they changed terrorizing's behavior? They might have done, I'm not sure. It looks like potentially they have. From what I'm seeing. But that definitely devalues a lot of units. Shoot, my slayers. I keep forgetting about these slayers, man. Let's pull them out. And then we can just fight miscellaneous units over here. It's one of those really annoying things, right? On Legendary, you can never tell how many's left. And you can't see what the balance of power situation's like. So for all I know, there's still probably like 5,000 of the buggers left. For all I know, there could be 5,000 odd of these buggers left. But I mean, it is true, we don't know they exist. I'm going to go this way around because of this. Oh my god, wait. Wait, hold on. This catapult's done 196 damage. Did my engineer have exactly that HP? My engineer had exactly 196, right? Was it 196 my engineer had? Does anyone remember? And I'm almost certain that that catapult perfectly killed my engineer. And it was exact damage, because I didn't think it'd kill in one shot, but it seems like it was the exact damage to kill me. One penetration? No, it's alright. That is wild if it was. Who's close to Belegar in this mod? Good question. Thorgrim's up north. You got quite a lot of... Actually, quite a fair amount. Depends on how close is close for you. Because there's a lot of mods around. Because there's 666 settlements. So there's a ton of factions in-game. Ton of factions up-game. Let's loop back around here and help Belegar out. Honestly, I think we're going to be able to have to kill, like, probably 1,000 to 2,000 with Belegar alone. Nice. Honestly, Dwarf Warriors, even with low health, I swear are basically all unbreakable. And we actually don't want terror on Belegar right now, because we want them to actually be fighting us. I'd much rather Belegar kept in combat with them and didn't terror them away, because it makes it easy to kill. Makes it easier to kill them. So we might want to start moving through here, actually. Having fun, giving... slow effects. What with, sorry, Raythar? Also, it's an interesting decision that only Teclis exists on this map. Only Teclis exists from the elves' perspective. And it's crazy that Cetra is legitimately in, like, chaotic wastelands. No spoilers. Hopefully not, because I want to watch it. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to watching it. You can put another high elf flood roll on the map with MC2. He isn't even the best elf. Who's the best elf in your eyes then, Lux? Imric? Imric's honestly the best elf, let's be honest. Oh, the effect that's give mana speed? Well, like poisons and stuff. Do you mean, right, do you mean like poison and that, lad? Dobby's the best elf, I suppose. Harry Potter wise, yeah. Is it a rune? With 2 NGs. Oh, you mean Flash Bomb. Right, I'm with you. Yeah, it definitely is a frustrating thing to fight against when you're getting permaslowed. Definitely is not fun. Wait, I'm worried that we're gonna struggle here. I could be a troll and say Lady is the best elf beyond like Imric. I mean, it depends where your allegiance lies. I would argue that she is the best elf. She's pretty dope. And it's always really funny when, like, people that are super, super devout towards Bretonnia find out that the lady is an elf. It's always quite amusing. Eltharian's the best what? Warhammer Batman. Alright, Lucius, I'm going to test you. Do you know who Eltharion the Blind is? Because if you know who Eltharion the Blind is, you will assume he is the best elf. Eltharion the Blind is the best variant of Eltharion. It's not even up for debate, that, for me. Yeah. That was his first iteration of his introduction to Warhammer. It was Eltharion the Blind. Google it. He's an absolute badass when he was blind. But they changed his character in lore. Surprisingly fun with Lithan Alice played. Yeah, he's cool. Hey, Rennecat. I have that model of Eltharion, Regal Giant. I'm jealous, dude. That is a pretty damn awesome model of Eltharion. Dude, I'm jealous. I'm actually super jealous. That's sick that you got that. Hold on. But I'll show you guys. Eltharion the Blind. Yeah, he was a genuine badass. Bum, bum, bum. He was a new monk that Eltharion took up after torture. Blah, blah, blah. So he was tortured by Malekith, classic. Yeah, his character was so sick. He was an absolute unit. And he was a White Sword of Hoeth. Is this the mini you've got? Oh, it's such a sick mini. Do you know what's the... I love the Nagash old Warhammer model. I love this so much. Look how sick that looks. It is completely nothing akin to what models are like, but I love the way the old Nagash model looked. Yeah, I love the ways those looked. So what happened with Chaos Dwarves, he did. The bigger the hat, the better the person. Oh, another Seed of Rebirth is huge. And another ring. Oh my god. Old Chaos Dwarves were the best. Oh, old Chaos... Like, Chaos Dwarves in general, my god, they're so expensive, it's crazy. I was looking at getting an army for Chaos Dwarves. It's like $2,000 for a minimum, for like a minimalistic army. Like, minimum $2,000. It's crazy. It's like, jog on. Get out of here. Let's go training. I don't think training stacks. Only one of them needs to do it. Everything sucks and it's too expensive. True. We can go with... Big loss for hammerers. Let's go with Wanderer so we can start getting some ranges. Let's get rid of the money building. Right, is that all of them? No, we need 2 more. These buggers, I'm going to have to beat away. I mean, they're only running at us with, like, crap stacks, so I'm not too worried just yet. But we've got enough... Shoot, we're in force match. Do we have any... Yes, we have a thing... Okay. We actually can get level 6s already, but I'm going to recruit you because you've got a good trait. Hey, Hadley. How good's the mod? Really good. Good enough to be its own DLC. As per the DLC... as per the mod I made. As per the video I made. 100%. I think it's good enough to be its own mod DLC. They've done a bloody good job with it. Where's the other Seed of Rebirth? I swear we got... I swear we got a Seed of Rebirth. Maybe we didn't. Right, fuse these guys. Talisman of Endurance. Right, guys, right here, right now. Talisman of Preservation. Boom. Yeah, the game's rigged. That's fine, though. These are both useless. Okay, Talisman of Preservation. Honestly, both these are really good. I'm not gonna lie. All this armor is insanely good anyway. There was a short story of him and the White Dwarf training to fight blind. Ah, oh, nice. Yeah, the armor is actually all amazing. Especially since you can... dwarves have the advantage of being able to craft so many pieces of gear. They're insane. Have you found out, while that the environment has detail on par with the vanilla version? My worry with magnifying it was like brown-based panel, like Scarlet Wood. Ah. Yeah. I think they definitely have made the map very large, right? As in they've almost taken a subsection and just expanded it, right? Which means that a lot of settlements are quite far away from each other, apart from very specific like points like this. Alright, we do have some more regiments around, but I'm not going to use them just yet. Yo, Cooper, how are we doing, handsome? Thank you very much for the follow, bud. For the prime. Bloody hell, my brain. This is the problem about streaming at 7 PM. My brain's fried. Dude, I really appreciate it, Cooper, man. Thank you very much for the prime. You can quite literally take a prime anywhere, and you decide to use it here, and I thank you greatly. I'll take the base of bucks. Having the road forest, and that's it. Yeah. Oh, I'm seeing what you mean. It's very... like, almost like you've got a little bit and you copy and paste it across, so it kind of looks samey. Yeah, no, I see what you mean. It's kind of like taking away detail to make it more, I guess, spacious. Really use a cav right now. Yeah, samey's my worry. Yeah, it makes sense. No, I'm seeing what you mean, Giant. I'm seeing what you mean, buddy. I think it's new and fresh now, But over time, I can 100% see your worry. Samey would be definitely something you'd think about. Warhammer 1 map is old world, so is this mod just a revamped Warhammer 1? Kinda, yeah, because... Yeah, I mean, it's kind of similar, yeah, but obviously we've got new factions. I mean, I don't think we had... To begin with... Wood Elves didn't exist, though. And it was more so scoped around this area here. Empire, a little bit to the north, and then a little bit to the south. But very similar, yeah. Definitely. It's like 5 times the size as 1, yeah. I think people really underestimate how big, or people really overestimate how large Warhammer 1 was. It was such a tiny, tiny world. It's where I started falling in love with the dwarves. But I was sacrilege. I was playing Thorgrim. I didn't even play Grombrindle at the time. Criminal, that, honestly. Oh, from Mercy. Yo, Evans, what's up, buddy? Love me some Mercy the Mad. His the video he made regarding Kemler to the Red Duke, absolute banger of video. Super well made. Mercy is definitely a good source of inspiration for all things content creation. He's a good guy. And Countess, what's up, buddy? What else was in 1? It was a DLC, though. Mercy's lovely. Yeah, Mercy's a legend, man. Mercy's a legend. And yeah, Mercy, how are we doing, handsome? Thank you very much for the raid and the old tubers, bud. Much love to you, bud. Are you, you played, you were doing your Medusa stack, I was watching that earlier. And then, I can't remember the exact name of the game, but you're doing a pretty insane run. Which you're not going to do. Because obviously I know you don't stream on Twitch as well. But no, thank you very much for the raid, man. It's really kind of you. Let me put your YouTube channel into the old Twitch chat. Is it Warband? Thieves Warband. Yeah, oh, you're playing War Tales, dude. I love War Tales. Mate, War Tales is an absolute banger of a game. And this mod is... It's in the description, I believe. But yeah, guys, if you don't know who Mercy is, absolute legend. Check him out. This is Old World mod. Have I still... I didn't put the mod on, so I can't show you. Basically, they've scoped in, and look, this is what Carrick 8 Peaks looks like. It is quite literally 8 peaks. It is quite literally 8 peaks. And Mercy, if you haven't already, lad, I'd highly recommend picking up this mod and giving it a try. They've changed the way certain maps, the map looks. It's awesome. Yeah, welcome in everyone from Mercy. We are a Dwarven enthusiast around here. Did they make quests for the map? Or plan to? Ooh, that's a good question. I know there's 666 settlements. And there's a ton of new factions. Like, these, Gritak. And you've also got, the Howlers tribe over here. What are these lads? Ironclaw tribe. They've added a ton of minor factions in. It's a lot more content. Yeah, I actually made a YouTube video about it. And I was like, this literally could be a DLC. It is a good enough quality mod to be something that people would pay for. And I 100% agree. I think it's an absolute banger of a DLC.
It shall be done.
I think they've done an amazing job with it. They've done a fantastic job. It's in the description. I think there's 2 mods you need. You need Mixus to unlock it. But yeah, Cooper, by the way, dude, I hope you're doing well. Thank you again for the Prime. Right. So that video was good. Could have been longer with the map explore. I think the problem that I have is I make shorter videos on purpose because I want to show you the highlights. Honestly, it'd be better for me to do that because if I made videos over 8 minutes, I would make more money. If you make videos over 8 minutes, you can put mid-rolls in. But no, I've always, like, that's always the thing I've done. I've always made really short form content. 10 was the golden number. It used to be 10, but now it's 8, I believe. I believe 8 minutes is the golden number nowadays. And especially with Christmassy ads and things like that, it's probably a good idea to make longer videos. I actually do have a video idea cooking up at the moment. I'm really excited to. I've actually gotten an editor. I've hired an editor for this. And it's probably going to be one of the coolest videos I make. Hopefully. We'll see. I'm making a cooking video. I should have shown you the... hold on, let me show you guys. Ooh, that looks delish, whatever that is. Yeah, I bought a tomahawk that was like 16 pounds. It was huge. And I cooked it perfectly. I couldn't figure out how to properly cook it, so I had to finish it in the oven. And I was so proud. It's still moving. That is a medium rare right there. This is a medium rare. It was seasoned perfectly, and it was absolutely bloody beautiful. And hold on, let me get my phone out. I gave my dog some, and she almost literally chewed my fingers off. It was brutal. So hold on, let me do this. I'll show you folks. You should be able to see the video. So this is like me showing it. Absolute beautiful piece of meat. That's my dog right there. She's asleep on the bed next to me. And she was making these noises like, come on, bruh, come on. That's a perfect rare, medium rare. Cheeky. I was like, do you want a snoepje, which is the word for treat in Dutch. And so I got her a bit. And I pass her it. And she legitimately almost chewed my fingers. Look at this. She almost took me bloody fingers off. She was absolutely hungry for it. Imagine such things on Twitch. What? Showing about the... I was going to say showing my meat, but that wouldn't be a good sentence to say. But showing the steak I cooked, I think it's fine. Meat is back.
Meat is back in the menu, boys. Yeah.
But I've long since been somebody that has just absolutely loved and adored dwarves. Like, I'd love to be like a dwarven voice actor. Like,
do not shame your ancestors, dear brethren. No shaming your ancestors here. Oh, the dumbest crown.
6 Vermintide? It's because the Skaven Corruption's so high. I mean, the units are trash. I'm not too worried. I should have probably have given the Seed of Healing thing over to another one. Gonna try and avoid losing anybody, but the Assassin's gonna be a pain in the nuts. But we'll see what we can do. Long time Dwarf Lover 2. So glad I'm enjoying it. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, I've played and mained Dwarves since Warhammer 1. I think Dwarves, for me, are the most chill faction. They are just good at pretty much everything. Like, a lot of people complain that Dwarves are weak. I've honestly never felt like Dwarves are weak. It's more that their playstyle is quite repetitive and boring. Like, there's not really an awful lot a Dwarf faction can do outside of, like, Thoric making a Quarreler stack, and then, like, everybody else is sort of using really the same armies. Is being inflexible? Yeah, I 100% agree. I couldn't agree more. Sort of what I was like, trying to get at. It's like they really struggle at being... they don't really have their own identity, right? Whereas like Thoric and things like that have their own individual ones. Boring, it's going in the book. Just kidding.
That is going in the book, isn't it? Yeah. No shame in your ancestors.
Right, I think if we set up here... Oh my god, Lux. That's off. Only tier 3's going to see my meat. Can we stop talking about... you're acting like a piece of meat here, boys. What is going on? Belegar 1v9? Yeah, Belegar will kill all of them, probably. Although they have changed the way that the behavior works. They've changed the way that the behavior worked. I mean, I was making a video where this was like 3 months ago. Oh, shoot. I probably might need to hide the quarrels as well. It was like 4 months ago or something like that. I discovered that the rune of stoicism you can give to lords, and you basically could sit in a massive blob. I think Mercy, I think you did it as well, like a couple months ago. I think you did it with Ungrim, but I was doing it with like generic dwarven lords. It was dope. Yeah, I should probably just hide the archers. Honestly, I'm gonna go hide them now. They're just gonna get kept spawned on. They're going to get continuously spawned on, so it's not worth it. Let's move away. Stoicism or Spite? Stoicism. Because Rune of Spite, it's guaranteed to go on everybody, right? This is an ancillary. This is not a rune. Any rune can go on them, but this is an ancillary. Which makes it so... Ooh, we actually have to be careful that these guys don't follow us into here and reveal everybody. So the problem that I kept having when I was trying to do the Dwarven stack, or like the 1v9 Dwarven thing, was they continuously kept on making my general route when he was on his own, right? So if you're not aware, if you're completely surrounded, there's a thing called melee contact, which can reduce your leadership by like 34, I think it is, for like a second. And you obviously can be flanked from behind, which is like an extra -12. You can be flanked from the side, which is like -6 or something. And so many times I kept losing battles, not because I didn't have the ability to kill them, but generally because of the fact that they were just routing, and there was nothing I could do. So yeah, that's why we theory crafted to use the Rune of Stoicism. Generally speaking, you can get the majority of the Dwarven Lords that you were doing it with. If you got them to like level 10, you can give them like 121 melee defense, I think it was. It was kind of bonkers. But you can give 120 melee defense plus with only a few items, a couple levels. Because Dwarven Lords are one of the very few Lords in game that actually have 2 rows of defensive traits. So they're pretty insane, I'm not going to lie. They are pretty insane, but I definitely think they've increased the amount of damage you take just being in blobs. Beforehand, you'd be very difficult to kill / hit because it was like a too many chefs in the kitchen situation. Gotta love them. Ah, man, dwarves are awesome. It was legit like a too many chefs in the kitchen situation where you basically was so many entities around you that they would blob up and it would almost like create like a boob. It was really silly. So nothing was able to hit you, so you could just sit there Rune of Spiting them. But I think the latest patch, or maybe 4.0 fixed it. Or fixed the majority of the behavior, so it's a lot harder to do now. But this should be fine. I mean, I'm blobbing up here, and I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to hold the line. Because you can see here, we should be able to get some Rune of Spite action going on over the side as well. And since they don't really have any generals that will actually do a lot of damage to me, I'm not that worried. And Talon, dude, thank you very much for the prime. Much love to you, buddy. I appreciate the primes, guys, on old Twitchy. I think I'm not even 20 hours of gameplay. I mean, Dave, if you ever want to stream it, let me know, bud. I'll try and give you advice before you stream it, on what to play and what to do and stuff. So I know I think you've competed in one of my tournaments before, and I feel like you played really well. So I'm surprised you don't have that many hours. So I remember you competed in one of my domination tournaments. I remember it. And you played really well. Yeah, here we go. Wait, did I forget to put Rune of Spite on him? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I forgot to put Rune of Spite on him. Oh, that's not good. Right, so... Okay, when playing Dwarves, guys, the one thing you've got to make sure to do is put Rune of Spite on your Dwarf Lord. It's a really good thing to do, actually. Really solid strategy is putting Rune of Spite on your Lord, for God's sake. I'm an idiot. That's okay. Hey, sometimes we're only human, baby. We're only human. No cheese, evidently. No cheese indeed. It ain't easy being cheesy. We lost our bloody runesmith as well. Reload? Nah, I'm not that bothered. I will suffer my own mistakes. It's all for the content. Elmer knows what he's on about. Do you know what I mean? This is all about content. Do you know what I mean? I'm out here trying to make the best content I physically can do, and that involves me accidentally forgetting to put a Rune of Spite on something, just so it like prolongs the content and prolongs the battles, so we actually create more content out of less. See, that's the content creator in me. Do you know what I mean? You gotta think smart. You gotta do the big thinking, as the old Smokey's say. Big thinking, boss. Go come on, guys. In fairness, playing Rune of Realms of Ruin was good fun. And Mercer Talon, thanks for following me. Wait, you primed to me before you followed? You absolute Chad. Appreciate it. I need to cast this. I think they're just chucking stuff at me. I'm going to try and craft more of these bad boys. I think I'm going to have to. I think we should handle that over there. Dude, Rune of Spite, and these are all dead, by the way. It's alright, though. I think we may get another one. Because most of the Dwarven factions can actually obtain 2 quite early on. Especially Belegar, but I don't know who they've told... Wait, I think I killed Skarsnik too soon, potentially. There's a potential I killed Skarsnik too soon, but honestly, Dwarven in general is insane. Yeah, Zanek, back to Warhammer streams. I feel like I've only seen Baldur's Gate 3 from a while. I mean, we did the Baldur's Gate Fridays quite a bit. I definitely want to do Baldur's Gate again. There's a lot of stuff I want to do, honestly. A lot of cool stuff on the plans. Prime me for a follow. God damn it, Stormhammer. God damn it. Yeah, it's a shame. Secondary Rune of Spite will fix this. I mean, as long as we have the Rune of Stoicism, because that was one of the main things that we really needed to lock down. Let's try and kill the generals here, actually. I think getting the generals down is probably the smartest thing I can do. And if we can reposition my quarrelers to actually start getting some shots off, we're going to be A-okay. I actually had an idea a long time ago. Uh-oh, Battlesey's thinking. Am I right, guys? I had an idea a long time ago where I was like, for the Vermintide, it makes more sense to me that there'd be more numerous. There'd be way more numbers of Skaven, but the quality of their tier would be lower. The true Vermintide wouldn't have an awful lot of, like high tier units in it. Like you wouldn't expect an exceptionally high tier army from a Vermintide. It would mainly consist of clan rats and Skaven slaves. So my idea was that you just have an absolute crapload of Skaven slaves and clan rats, like 20, 30 armies of that, and then a few really good units dotted in there. Because it doesn't, I mean, as part of a Vermintide, it doesn't make sense necessarily to have a ton of really strong units in there. That should be game of the year, but we'll get robbed by a big studio politician. Ah, no, there's no way in hell that Baldur's Gate doesn't win it. What's a Vermintide? I'm unfamiliar with the term. I mean, Skaven don't exist, but hypothetically, looks if they did. So I'm gonna have to word it like this for you. Hypothetically, if they did exist, you know, make sure to speak to your local witch hunter if you do think they exist, kind of thing. It's basically just an extreme numerous amounts of gathering of Skaven, sort of like a war. Larian poured its heart and soul into the game. Yeah, I mean, they had early access for a long time. Giant man-sized rat? Nonsense, exactly. I mean, you've got to think, it's preposterous to think that there's giant man-sized rats. I mean, you've got to be sick in the head if you think there's giant man-sized rats, that's all I got to say. But make sure to speak to a local witch hunter if you actually do, if you're experiencing that. It does amuse me that instead of like facing the truth of Skaven that could hypothetically be like upwards of 7 feet tall, right? And Lincoln, thanks for the follow, buddy. I think you can get Skaven that like 7 feet tall, right? Storm Vermin can be 7 feet tall, if I'm not mistaken. I'm almost certain they can be like 7 feet tall. I mean like a wah, cool god it looks, yeah. What was that PS1 game? The blonde guy in green clothes, the RPG. The blonde guy in green clothes, a PS1 game. I'm not sure. Oh my god, this is a flashback. Who here played one of Sega's oldest titles, the Sparta game? That was so dope, actually. Please say that I'm not the only person that remembers that. Hold on. Sparta Sega. Mate, this game was... Yeah, Sparta Total War. It wasn't actually a Total War game. Yeah, Total Warrior, that's what it's called. This game was an absolute banger. Have any of you guys remember this one? Also, my dog just farted and it smells like steak. Is that weird? I did give it some steak earlier. Yeah, it came out in 2005. Sparta Total War. This game was an absolute banger. Absolute banger. You remember that? It was such a good game, dude. I loved it when I was younger. You know the game? Such a good game. It was actually so good, right? It's actually such a good game. On the OG Xbox? Yeah, it was on the OG Xbox. Do you know what's wild? That I think isn't it GTA 5? Grand Theft Auto 5 has lived through the life cycle of I think 6 consoles. Because it was on the PlayStation 3, wasn't it? 3, 4, 5. And then you've got Xbox 360, Xbox One, and the latest one. Crazy. Crazy to think about. That it's been and survived that long. I mean, without microtransactions, GTA 6 would have been released years ago. GTA 5 and Skyrim is competing for the most number of repacks. Yeah. We're going to get to the point where it's going to be like the remaster of Skyrim. The remastered version of the remastered version of Skyrim. The remastered version of the remastered version of the remastered version of Skyrim. With all new graphics, you guessed it, the remaster of Skyrim. We'll get there eventually. I mean, honestly, Skyrim is such a good game, though, let's be honest. Skyrim is actually such a banger of a game. Oh, they've got shields, that's no fun. Ooh, we should not be sending these plus layers in there. You forgot the third remaster will be called Reforged? True. How could I forget? How could I forget that as a possibility? Nice, this is huge. Big damage. Honestly, have any of you guys played Elder Scrolls Online? That game looks actually, like, decent. The problem that I had was when I first played that game, it was on release, and it was so goddamn buggy, it was insane. Me and my friends played it together on release, and we legitimately couldn't finish the first quest. Like, generally, we couldn't finish the first quest because it just didn't exist, so we just kind of stopped playing it. We're going to be playing Rogue Trader. Probably on the 10th, maybe? I'm not sure. It was brand new, it was so broken. Yeah, it was the same situation for me, Zenek, then. Same situation for me. It was very broken. Wait, do you have Stalk? Right. But for 7 years, Lux, really? Microtransactions and catering to the world's got too much? Yeah. I feel like that's sort of what happens with most games like that. Battlesey. It's sort of why my passion for Hearthstone started getting worse. Like, it got to the point where if you didn't buy packs, you just wouldn't play the game, and you'd just lose. That's the thing that really annoyed me about Hearthstone. Like, back in the day, you could just play Arena and like actually like be competitive, but... Like, I've been Legend, like, multiple seasons. And it's very quick seasons, too. It's not like it's, like, quick. That's a big swarm. Yeah, Random. What's up, buddy? Oh, so you play Battlegrounds now? I actually haven't played Battlegrounds. Not sure what it's like. I generally don't know what the Battlegrounds are like. But yeah, Random. Am I losing? Nah, we don't take L's here, bud. You already know, son. We never take L's. But Random, this right here, this is the in-joke, okay? This, what you're seeing on screen, is a Zinchian mind trick. Man-sized rats do not exist. As you actually know, you do know that man-sized rats don't exist. It's a Zinchian mind trick. That's all it is. It'd be a preposterous thing for Skaven to exist, really. You guys think about it. Let me move you guys a little bit here, so I can try and shoot and protect these guys. Let me call the Witch Hunter. Nice, Random. Well done. Good lad. Good lad. See, Random gets it. Random gets it. He needs to instantly. Man-sized rats, boom. On the call to the Witch Hunter. He knows. He knows. He knows. Goat-headed dudes, all good. Vampires and skeletons and ghouls, yeah, those exist. Rats, wrong. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know where that meme started. I like Battlegrounds because there's not a lot of concentrate pretty involved. Okay. That's a cycling, actually. A little bit packed. Okay, that sounds actually decent then. Maybe I'll have to check it out. Because, yeah, legit not seen it before. Oh, we need to shut down that assassin badly. So guys, who do we think is going to win Game of the Year? We're thinking Baldur's Gate's clear and cut. I would be unbelievably shocked if Baldur's Gate doesn't get Game of the Year. I will fight somebody happily if Baldur's Gate doesn't get Game of the Year. It has been such an insanely good game. Pretty sure Gollum wins. True, actually. Tears of Kingdoms. Yeah, I think Tears of Kingdom has a chance of taking it away, honestly. It really does, doesn't it? I think I would be shocked if it doesn't win. But Tears of the Kingdom definitely has a potential. The Gollum game for real? Oh, dude, yeah, the Gollum game's fire. The Gollum game is fire. I remember watching Fred play it, and he had like some of the highest viewership on his stream I've ever seen, because everyone wanted to tune in to see the absolute shit show of what it is. Because it was like, it's like almost describing it as like a car crash. It's like, you know, you'd never obviously want to be involved with something like that because it sucked, but you'd have a little look at it. Do you know what I mean? Hate watching, yeah, that's the one. That's the way to describe it. Hate watching. That'd be it. No, we need gameplay. Honestly, probably. Like, imagine being the director board. What's that meme where it's like, right, we need ideas, and they throw the guy out the window? It'd be that, but it's like, we need to make PS2 graphics. No, we need to make a gameplay, and we need it quick. Okay, let's make PS2 graphics. Sold. PS2 graphics, genius. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. We need more ideas like this around here. I really hope I don't lose my hammers, because I love these boys. Talking about BattleBit? No, this is the Gollum game. Right, please. It honestly looked like BattleBit was a sick game. Is it BattleBit I'm thinking of? Is BattleBit the FPS game? BattleBit's straight fire. That's an awesome game. Is BattleBit the shooting game like Battlefield? It is, right? Yeah, it's such a good game, dude. They actually did such a good job with that. I'm gonna get the hammers hiding away now. Put them in elevation so they don't have to take as much damage. Honestly, this battle would have been over if we just had a Rune of Spite, but it's alright. Hey, we live and we learn. We ain't perfect. We're only human. It might get back a Game of the Year. Nah. From a scale perspective, Baldur's Gate is by far... Like, it's even now to this day, like in the top 5 on the Steam, right? Or are we dancers? Are we human? Or are we dancers? I think from a scale perspective, it's just not on the level of Baldur's Gate. Like, can someone check the Steam charts right now? I swear to you that Baldur's Gate will still be like top 5. Like Detroit? No. It's like, it's hard to describe Baldur's Gate, honestly. It's actually such a banger of a game, though. I need to play it again, man. I really need to play Baldur's Gate again. Didn't see Original Sin? Yeah, true. I'd be wondering if anyone would be interested in me doing a solo playthrough of Baldur's Gate. But, like, have a twist to it. I don't know what the twist would be. As long as we have a twist there, random could be a video, you know what I'm saying? It'd have to be an interesting twist to Baldur's Gate. Like, I know Okoye's doing, like, the randomized stuff, which looks really fun. Still 145k people playing Baldur's Gate right now, which is kind of insane. That is insane. So, I mean, that from a sheer gameplay perspective as well, it's such a large game. Jack of all trades achievement run? Yeah, maybe. Integrated voice system with Twitch. Oh yeah, you could title it like Baldur's Gate, but my chat decides everything kind of thing. That could be pretty funny. Baldur's Gate, but my chat decide everything. Yeah, I've tried it before, it's really good. Right, it means to make sure to put the Rune of Spite on him. But the problem is, every single goddamn time I use that mod, I kid you not, everyone knew what the worst option was, and they would just pick that. Like, everyone in their head knew exactly what would screw me the hardest, and they would just pick that. And obviously, I'm not going to be here like, oh no, I'm going to go against my chat here. No, I'm going to make sure to do it, you know? Hey, Jesse, Baldur's Gate, but my chat is the Dungeon Master. Like that. So we've got some... This is why you need to stream on YouTube. You got the good... you got the geniuses, because you guys know what you want. Do you know what I mean? Does the tool work for... I know it works. It's integrated to YouTube as well. Maybe I could make something to make it so that you guys on the tubers would have a voice too. Boys, know your editor? I would assume so. Random is indeed my editor. Right. Charge. Is it Conquest? Shattering Aura during siege battles. Jesus. How many do we need for that? Ah, we can't afford it. Recruit rank would be nice. Melee attack for rangers. Wow, that is so insane. Bugman's going to be good. All the new landmarks in the region. Dude, the amount of landmarks is insane around here. Like, you got this tier 5 here. Defensive supplies on the Citadel. You got another one over here. The amount of work that's gone into this mod is absolutely bonkers, man, I'm telling you. And there's another one over here, which gives you Winds of Magic, which is a grudge.
They're not shaming ancestors. This is a bloody grudge in there. Then now we don't use magic, you stupid wasset.
You get growth income and ingots. One over here. There's a lot over here, Jesus. Underway Junction, which I think exists in Carrack 8 Peaks already. And then you got the Ancestors' Tombs. Magical attacks. I think that exists potentially in Kazakarak, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. Groby Town. That's a scum right there. Post-battle loot, faction... Oh, shoot. Faction-wide? That's insane. Dude, get me... get in my belly. Oh, I can't yet. I'm still recruiting. I forgot that my turns have lasted quite a while.
True King of 8 Peaks.
Local recruitment capacity. Dude, get some rangers up in here. We went with Wanderer on one of them, but I feel like, generally speaking, splitting these guys out is actually a good idea. Ah, shoot. I went off of it. I should have gone training. Bugger. That's alright. And yeah, boy, I'd highly recommend it. And do the thing. How are we doing, handsome? Good to see you. If we go in and attack this bad boy, yeah, should be fine. I'll just send in Belegar. Handsome, no, that's you. No, I've actually crunched the numbers, Doomothy, and it's you that's handsome. Sorry, bud. Sorry to break it to you. Sorry to break it to you, but I've actually already crunched the numbers, buddy. And the numbers don't lie. Do all 4 of them have training? No, only Thanes have training. Only the Thanes will give you training. And it doesn't stack. I think it's the last person you put in the army is the buff it uses. If I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Right. Belegar should be unbreakable. Dude, I forgot to give him the Rune of Spiders again, didn't I? Have you noticed any performance issues on the new map? No, not at all. 0 performance issues. Legit 0 performance issues. It's really nice. Let me just retreat out of here. We don't need him. I need to get Perfect Vigor. Hi, Hyper. Good to see you, buddy. Looking good. No, you. No, you, good sir. Yeah, no performance issues at all. I think the map is... normally you have quite... I mean, for a while we had a lot of memory leak on the actual big campaign map, but not anymore. I don't think anymore. From what I've seen, I don't see. Do you play Call to Arms? Not heard of it. Nay, heard of it, random. Probably have at some point, but not ringing any bells right now. Wait, can I walk through the settlement? No, I'd have to get a specific attack to get in here. Has no performance issues. Skyrim tabletop? One midget against the world. Be careful, born to be king, or the dwarves will have you. You be careful, lad. Dwarves will have you.
They're not shame your ancestors born to be king. Then now we will take you down.
Hey, Dan, it's good to see you, bud. Such a small team, and it was such a passion project. Feels good to see a big one. True. Hey, Mario. Honest thoughts on Realms of Ruin? I was thinking about Aang, but I'm afraid multiplayer will be dead soon. I mean, in truth, Mario, that's one of the worries that I have as well, buddy. I think the game sold 1,500. I don't know how many copies he sold, but I think at the time that I was playing a couple of weeks, like a week ago maybe, it had like 1,500 people. I don't think the multiplayer will ever be dead. I just think that it'll be... The scene in Realms of Ruin will get to the point where people will just be too good, and then it'll alienate every single person that is trying to learn the game. Eventually, like any hardcore game always goes through that life cycle, where when the player base starts going low, there's just a generalized population of the game that remain will be good, and anyone that's new will struggle to figure it out. That's the reason why they need to make sure to implement ranked 2v2 as soon as possible and keep casual. Because I remember when I was playing with people in the stream, people were we were literally going against like people in the top 5 in the world. Like I have been top 5 in the world before, but I was playing with people that are brand new, trying to teach them the game. How can the new mods adjust the campaign map? I thought it was impossible in the new engine. No, you can, paraform the map as much as you want. Hey, Jesse, you be careful calling Belegar that. Tell ya. Thanks for the insight. Yeah, no worries, man. I think as the game for a while will be fine. It's just the longevity of it is completely up to developers. Honestly, them pricing it at the point they did was the reason why it alienated a lot of player base, I'm pretty sure. But I must admit, working with the Frontier guys, every single person that I've interacted with at Frontier is absolutely legendary. And I honestly love them all to bits. They're super cool people. And they don't obviously make the decision for the price point, right? But I think from a marketing standpoint, I think putting it at 60 euros or whatever it was a giant mistake. Giant mistake. If they made it like half that, the game would probably have significantly more players. But yeah, they're going to alienate a lot of people from playing it. Mod Hour is a game that's hard to learn and vets kill off new players. Yep, same situation. No, not a lot of advertising. I mean, the advertising was buying streamers time to stream it, right? People bought... I mean, I'm pretty sure they bought a lot of people to stream it. I was a chum that just streamed it no matter what. But they paid a lot of streamers to come and stream the game, but fundamentally, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't do much, because if somebody doesn't know how to play the game, and they're just coming and playing it, they're not going to represent the product the best, are they? Like I got to top 5 in the world, and I know the game very well, and I'm going to be hosting a tournament, hopefully, and I'm going to be working with, hopefully, Frontier alongside of it. But I think the game's awesome. I have nothing but love for it, but yeah, the longevity is a worry. And rightfully, everyone should rightfully be mindful of that too. Because from a creator perspective, I think if I just kept streaming it, it would become a smaller and smaller crowd, right? And I stream full time, so I have to be more mindful about my time, basically. Really gotta play the bigger. If I run around in Force March a lot, I should get it. I should be able to get it if I run around in Force March. But yeah, Nork, I'm pretty sure you can just terraform the map. As far as I'm aware, there's no engine limitation for that. Can they mod Rome too? Nah, I doubt it. And Jimbo makes... The reason why is what Jimbo described. It's just not worth it. The amount of effort you'd have to put in to do it is unreal. And Dave, take it easy, man. Thanks for hanging out. The amount of commitment to edit that for, like, potential, like, a couple hundred people to use it. Remastered visuals outdated. I mean, it's like a... The remastered version of Rome is like a chocolate... a golden-plated poo, basically. It looks nice for what it was, but... From a modernization perspective, it's just so out of date. Like, if you go back to Rome 1, after playing all the modern games, it is painful how little mechanics existed back then. Like, there's no alt move. There's not many of these new keybinds you can do. And I remember, it was actually really funny, because I remember going back, I bought a Roman helmet I legit own a Centurion's Roman helmet. Because of Rome Total War. And I remember saying to my girlfriend, I was like, babe, what I want to do, right, is I want to buy a Roman helmet. Because the Rome Remastered's coming out, and that was my childhood right there. My first game was Rome Total War, and I really want to invest a lot of time into playing it. So I said to her, I'm going to buy a £120 helmet. And I was like, babe, don't worry. I'm going to play the game loads. I'm going to get my money's worth. I streamed the game for a total of probably like 20 hours, maybe less than that. And I just couldn't stand it for very long. And it amused me how garbage I was as a kid at playing that game. I used to think it was impossible because of how many times you'd get rebellions. And all I just did was just do Town Watchman spam. Just a ton of Town Watchmen and settlement's not going to rebel. And as a kid, I couldn't comprehend that. And also, what I did was just send diplomats all around the world to make tons of money. As there was no diminishing returns or cap on trading either. Which I thought was quite funny. You made me reinstall Rome Total Remastered Edition. Can't believe it's 25 gig. Is it? The speeches, though? If they bring back anything of Rome Total War, please bring back the speeches, because my god, they were banging. I loved the speeches, dude. The speeches were so good. And Mystic, thanks for the follow, buddy. Is your hype before battle? Yeah, your general having a speech and just like calling out the enemy is just so dope. You can't go wrong. Wait. Dwarfs are here. This is a long turn, Jesus. Well, this is not ideal. There's a very large chance that they just attack me here. And I'm going to need you and you to make sure I'm not just going to die. And my goodness, give him the runes. My goodness, this man needed the runes ASAP. What did I go into? Did I go into the defense again instead of going in here to get Age of Conquest? I don't think I need to... How long does it take for Rangers? 3 turns. My economy is really going to start stabilizing soon, though, at least. Especially because there's settlements over here. I don't see any value in having that there. Gonna get some marbles here. Trading-wise, I don't have many options. Bannock Var is my only real trade target. Dive short lane, so it takes long to get through. That's a grudge right there, Storm. Ah, it's a grudging, bud. But yeah, Nork, I do agree. I mean, the game is just fundamentally really far behind. It's development cycle, you know? Also, Eric, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Back in the games were only 700 meg. True, I don't know what the... Maybe I don't know why. Inflation's happening even to the bloody games, I tell you. Hey, James, good to see you, bud. How many settlements? 666. Shamed his ancestors in a craven act. Guys.
Do not shame your ancestors, doughy brethren. You shall take the Slayer oath.
The Slayer oath will always be taken. to those that don't respect it. Hey, Singular, good to see you, handsome. What's the tier 4 for runesmiths? Wait, hold on. Last comment, I didn't, lad. Just loaded Rome Remastered and confirmed that you can alt move and alt control rotate. Wait, really? Must have been janky as hell. Do I know how many are in IE? Like 450 maybe? Is it 450, guys? How many settlements in IE? It's like 450, is it? Has a mod Singular? Really good, man. I'm enjoying it. I don't think it's as many. If I ain't mistaken, I don't think it's many. 453 if the top of your head. Yeah, I remember reading a blog post somewhere. I remember reading a blog post about it. Shoot, am I going to be in the zone of control?
Summon me if you dare. My axe thirsts.
Ah, shoot. Of course I picked the one settlement that has all of the heroes in it. Yeah, it's around 450 in comparison. This has 600 in it. I gotta be careful. I'm spreading myself extremely thin, so I have to be so careful. I'm surprised I only just reached this. Almost seems worthwhile just merging these units, because maybe Black Iron Mine would be a better one to reach, but I can't. Maybe we go here and then jump over. But then we leave ourselves open to the Chaos Dwarves. And that's just an instant water clear as soon as we get near them. Wait, I love that we've only just seen these guys. And the last thing that we did was make them take the Slayer Oath. There's rules for a reason, boys, though. There's rules for a reason. There do be rules for a reason, and some craven act by a Dowie shall not escape it. It's as simple as that, boys. It do be as simple as that. What's this? This is Immortal Empires, my friend. Has 553 settlements. Thank you, Lux. Appreciate you checking. So this one has over 100 more settlements in it. I don't have the console command mod on, so I can't show you. And Neo, Mario Blue, thanks for the prime, man. I appreciate it, buddy. You didn't have to prime. I'm always happy to answer questions when I can. But, you know, it's always never necessary, but always vastly appreciated, so thanks, buddy. Do appreciate you, man. I was going to rank because we'll eventually get to the point where we can get rank like 7 crawlers, or close. Very high ranks, anyway. Is it still Queek? It is. I'm going to fight this. We put the Rune of Spite on him, right? Yes. Fight it, because I don't want to lose HP for no reason. Gotta be very careful not to lose health. Liked your vibe, cheers. Ah, much love, Mario. I appreciate it, buddy. I'll probably be playing a bit of Realms of Ruin potentially a little bit later on. We'll see, though. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. We'll see how I feel. It'll basically determine, or be based on how I feel. I'm enjoying myself, though. Did you say it was subjected to change? What, the mod looks? Or, oh, the amount of settlements. Yeah, I would imagine so. Well, been since early September. I mean, now would be a reasonably good time to try it again. It just depends what you're looking for, lad.
Let us bleed for the clan.
Bleed for the clan, let's get it. I mean, they've done some really good stuff. Hey, Almond, do you know if... do you know if Pterodon with Fireless Bows can attack from above? I think they could in Warhammer 2. Yeah, they can. The Fire Leech Bowlers, they should easily be able to. It's just there's a... It depends if you mean directly above, because certain units have a minimum range of engagement that you have to be X amount of distance away to ensure it, but I don't think they have any minimum range of engagement. As far as I'm aware, I don't think they do. Air to air? What, attack another unit in air? Yeah, you'd be fine. But bowlers do really garbage damage, so you'd be likely to miss. So they'll be able to attack them, but you got to keep in mind that it's an explosive projectile that has a really high chance of missing. Is the only thing you're going to be wary of that. Is the only thing you're going to be wary there. As like I said, yeah, you're going to have a really high chance of missing. Playman's 3.1 started lately, and it feels a lot better, especially with the eye. Yeah. I honestly think it is... I saw it on Reddit, and I think it is probably the best position it's been in a while. Brawler's also a bit janky if you're targeting moving stuff to hit themselves. Really? Sort of when hammers used to splash damage themselves. When it was real, now I just watch Battlesey and Sledger. It's all in good fair. It's all in good fun, look, so. Yeah, I think bowlers are a really weird one because they only really work with tic-tac-toe, really. With the bonuses it gives. Dude, I should have gotten more, I should have brought some water up. I have a really massive water bottle, but I haven't put water in it in ages, and it's been sitting for like months. I have no idea what's going to come out of it. Are they going to get Runa Spited? Surprisingly, no. Oh, there you go. Usually when they see when they get visibility of new things, they'll just try and attack them instead. But in truth, my army's more than okay to just set up like this. God damn it. I think we have the... Yeah, we do. The fire ring. Not quite enough to kill entities, but it certainly does. It certainly packs a punch. Blast Firebird is pretty okay since they have double. As the regular ones, true. Niche units when you need something fast and flying. Bit lacking on that front usually. Well, they've got. I mean, the cool thing about Lisbon is they've got quite a lot of really dope things in their roster. I'd argue Lisbon has probably the highest amount of units available to them, but the Riptodactyls are actually pretty solid. And then you've got the Regiment around variant, which is anti-large. They have a lot of answers, it's just very awkward to get them. Lighthearted banter, true. But every Australian that I know is lovely. And Freedom, Free Beats, thanks for following, buddy. Appreciate you, lad. Do you know what I need to do? So to think, all the lovely people on YouTube, what I'm going to be doing is getting alerts as well for YouTubes when people like subscribe and do stuff. I've been trying my best to try and get better at the multicast stuff. Because I even made a community post where I was like, I know that I'm lacking a little bit, so try and learn. Just about learning, you know. Life is one continuous lesson. Nice. That must bonus. Big. A massive wobber? Casarax, I probably butchered that. It was funny because every single time I talked about water, everyone in the chat made fun of me. Like, I think I said it once, and then everyone just started saying water. Like, they type it W-O-R, then with a little thingy. Ta. Water. Water. Yeah, Hammond, that's the way. Yeah, that's it. Hammond, that's the plot. Water. I can't help it. I'm a northerner. Water. Yeah, shivers, yeah. I'm a northern guy, what can I say? I can't help it. I'm from north, so... Oh, we can do the infinite, infinite realm stone if we want. Wait, did we not get the quest for the Rune of Spite? I think we didn't. Up north, red. God damn it! I don't have that emote, but I know what it looks like. You bugger. Strider is an extreme waste, but Rune of Fear is good because it stacks. Enemy leadership -3 always will stack. How many do we have? 160, and that's a bit. Don't see T's in your word. Is your sentinel? God's sake, Hammond. Alright, if I go Slayer Ball, Slayer... Yeah, you just need to craft the same one thing of... Basically, all you've got to do is just make all the same stuff. But I suppose it depends on my day as well. Like, I pronounce certain things differently. Depends if I've had a good sleep, I'll speak more proper. I think. A good solid sleep, I'll speak more proper. Alright. Let me go ahead and merge all these bad boys. I'm still the king of the north. Hey, Shaggy boy. King of the north. He's the king of the north. Mate, honestly, Game of Thrones, can you believe the way it happened? Do you know what I mean? Like, Game of Thrones ended years ago and I'm still pissed off. And rightfully so. Ooh, fire ring is actually really useful. This one, not so much. I don't mind getting rid of that. Sword of the Anti-Heroes is actually kind of garbage. What's this one? Sword of Bloodshed. Not the best, but I guess we'll take it. We'd rather have defensive stats, honestly. Where in the north are you from? York. Never seen Season 8, so I get to live in a fantasy world where it was still kind of good. Yeah, I wish. I wish I was in the same boat. Do you know, what's the, what's it called? There's like a dragon one. Hey, Jay, good to see you, handsome. Also, Jay, your food looked delish, my dude. What's the dragon-based one? Is that any good? No spoilers, obviously, to people that maybe still want to watch it.
Revenge incarnate.
But, is the dragon one any good? You're from Jorvik? I am indeed from Jorvik.
Time for a reckoning.
Me and Ivar the Boneless go way back, you know? Me and Ivar go way back.
Drang them.
I think we're gonna die here. It's amazing? Really? Is it good? How's the dragon?
To battle.
Ooh, it's pleasantly solid. Ooh, okay, boys, okay. Now we're talking, eh? Right, let's get these guys suited and booted real quick. Fire a ring over there. See the rebirth. Bada bing, bada boom. And then we should be able to jump right here. As close as physically possible. That's in the zone of control of my guy here. So let's go ahead and give this dude some, get him suited and booted as well. Get him nice and suited and booted there. Might as well go with this. Talisman. Spell resistance, why not? Spell resistance, why the hell not? Also, Rune of Fear to both of you lads. A Rune of Fear to the both of you. Oh, Rune of Spite is definitely the catalyst we needed there. Would we drop armor? Yeah, let's drop armor. Honestly, no, because I don't think it's worth it, as I'd rather be tankier. So we're going to have the Seed of Rebirth alongside the Fire Ring. Both of us should have the Fire Ring. Is this you here? I think double Fire Ring is probably better than the healing, if I'm honest. As that would be a good enough combination to kill most things. So let's see what happens in the end turn. A Fire Ring? God damn it. We've all been there after a spicy Indian. Oh my goodness, Hammond, dude, thank you so much. You're my very first super chat. Why couldn't the dwarf completely dry up the spill? He only had a one rag? That's actually brilliant. Hey guys, let me show you. That's actually such a banger. I'm gonna steal this. Why couldn't the dwarf completely dry up the spill? He only had a one rag. That's actually comic. Wait, have I just DC'd? Wait. Hold on. Wait, we good again? Did you guys see me again? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, sorry about this, guys. My internet's dying for no reason. It's literally just dropped to 0 kilobytes a second. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Also, that's insane. This is an auto-resolve. OBS, please, for the love of God, recover. Can anyone hear me? Can any of you guys hear me? Reconnection successful, apparently. Can you guys hear me now? Can everybody hear me, boys? Can everyone hear me? Everybody hear me now? Back? Sorry, guys. My ISP legit just died. I'm really sorry, boys. My ISP generally died. I do apologize. Very big sad. I'm very sorry. It should be back now. But Hammond, I do appreciate the $5. I'm not sure if you heard what I said, but the joke was too powerful. Yeah. I'm see-through, really? Hold on, let me check on the old YouTube. Okay, looks okay. Looks okay. Yeah, Hammond, your joke was too fire that it legitimately broke my entire internet. But thank you again for the 5 super chat. Appreciate you. My hat is slightly see-through, is it? Oh yeah, so it is. Also, be honest with me, boys. Don't be lying to me. Everyone here would auto-resolve this. I don't want anybody. I don't want any of you guys to say that you wouldn't. This is the easiest auto-resolve of our lives. Get a 1 in the chat if you'd auto-resolve this one. Be honest. Get a 1 in the chat if you'd auto-resolve this one. Get a 2 in the chat if you wouldn't. You wouldn't, Unipanda? You wouldn't take this? Skittle, you wouldn't? You guys wouldn't take this? I've got Rune of Spite, true, but the assassins will be a right pain in the nuts. Alright, if we get enough 2s, I won't auto-resolve it. Simply put, if you get enough 2s in there, boys, I won't auto-resolve it. I like the sweaty stuff. The game got too easy in the first place. I would agree with that. It was one of the things that I've said in the latest video. Running from a fight? Is auto-resolving running from a fight? In fairness, we are pretty strong. Damn it, I don't have Unbreakable for this guy. That's a bit of a worry. And I guess it'll get to show. Fine, I'll fight it. Just auto it? Damn it, Hammered. Obviously, because you use Super Chat, I would have ordered it. Just for you. Apologies. But Hammond, honestly, thank you again, man. It's very kind that you gave a Super Chat on the YouTubes. Auto-resolve is grudge-worthy. Letting you fight with throwing. How would you win if you played it? Just sit in a blob, honestly. I mean, we ain't doing some high-tech stuff here. I'm gonna bring this guy in and just go run in a blob, as we have Rune of Spite. So I'm gonna bring him over here as well. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Rune of Spite plus Blob equals good times. It's honestly what makes the Dwarves so incredibly good. Assassins will kill you? No, their stat line is too low to do so. And keep in mind, we can heal 75% of our HP. So they generally will not have enough damage, because the Assassins, you got to keep in mind, have really low stats overall. That's not the Assassins. I don't think we can see them. Here, right? Yeah, only 66. Very low damage. And these guys are kind of like stacking up beautifully for us here. This is where it comes in. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab the other guy coming over. Yeah, honestly, generally, without Unbreakable Rune, this would be near and impossible. The worry that I have is that on the spawn of these guys coming in, the visibility they'll get briefly of my Dwarf Warriors will allow them to put a lot of spawns over there, which will make it so the rest of these guys will be awkward and move around. Because you'll see, the behavior of everything here will change drastically the second these guys come in. They'll all probably move up this way. Which is not what I want, but it's just the way the AI naturally works. If they currently don't see anything else, yeah, they're going to start running that way. If they don't see anything else on the map, that's what naturally, yeah, like I said, this is naturally what they'll go towards. Which is really annoying. Because I'm more favored in a blobbing situation, right? And that's the reason why you're always way better off just fighting with one dwarf. So I don't know why I recruit these Dwarf Warriors, honestly, but because you'll just quickly see that there's like just the Assassins, and like I said, the damage that they have, like 66 melee defense, plus the 35 base, you're looking at 101, and we have 87 melee defense, so they got a very, very low percentage chance to actually hit us anyway. And that is also one of the reasons why the Dwarf Wards just become so unbelievably strong. Also, I could probably have bounced it across this, so that's what we'll do next time. Let me bring him over here as well. We want to make sure that we're fighting at our strongest, because otherwise, we're being a bit silly. Can you get, like, Space Marine squads in this game? Good question. Basically, you can get very, 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 very powerful units, for sure. You could argue on the level of Space Marines. Wait, Skittle, is it still the same campaign from what you were talking about yesterday? Did you carry on the campaign you started yesterday? Yeah? That sucks it's not working. Some of the Chaos Warriors are close. Oh yeah, Beatty, 100%. The Chosen are insane. Full on Space Marines. I mean, the Chosen will pretty much beat most things up. Actually, I'm not sure if they're like the strongest melee unit in the game. You could argue the Chosen Slanesh variant are insane because of how much melee defense they have. Well, Greece could go up to 400. Yeah, I don't think the hotfix would have broken the campaigns themselves, though. I think that's one thing they're actively trying to always avoid, is not breaking ongoing campaigns. As there's been so many campaigns that I've like loved and enjoyed, boom, an update comes. Congratulations now that you just can't play your game that you loved playing, or your campaign. Oh, I forgot I have my water here. Is that really bad that on my desk it's literally next to my mouse and I forgot that it's there here? Literally forgot it was here. Spank Jams can get silly with Akin. Yeah, true. Correct, true. Your Chosen loses to Scathed Slaves. That feels bad. Swordmasters. Okay, that's 12 Immortals. Beat Chosen, I believe. I would not... Depends on the Chosen variant. Because you got to imagine, Chosen HP per entity is quite high. And Swordmasters of Hoeth have very low HP per entity. So you'd assume they would always lose. But yeah, Aspiring Champions definitely are insane. They've got like tons of HP per entity. Because you gotta remember that Swordsmasters per trading, they have Splash as well. It would take a lot of hits to kill a Chosen. And I mean a lot. It would take a crazy amount. Because that's one of the things that you always got to remember. Too bad, this is no compatible. Chosen are definitely the pound best elite at grinding in melee. Yeah, I feel like too. I feel so too. Because if you go and look at it, also the thing that annoys me the most about Warriors of Chaos is they become just a better Norska. Like I love Norska. How I actually got quite popular. Oh, I wouldn't say that's a cringe way of putting it. How I gained a lot of traction was finishing a campaign where as in Warhammer 2, I finished a legendary Norska campaign without losing a single battle. It took me 100 hours to finish because of the RNG. And looking at the Warriors of Chaos roster, it's just a better Norska. But if you go ahead and look at the normal Chosen, their stat line is insane. Yeah, the HP per entity here, if you look at this, if you go here and actually calculate how much HP per entity these guys have, so if we go, it's what, 10,480 divided by 80, it's 131 HP per entity. And if you're saying to me that Swordmasters of Hoeth, do you mean Swordmasters of Hoeth? Depends on their anti-infantry. Yeah, the problem is 14's decent, so it's like 66, 95. So you're saying 95, they have 36 melee defense. Oh, they have martial mastery though. So it'd be 107. It's pretty high. If you were against a normal Chosen... Yeah, honestly. There's a reasonable chance to have a good fight. Yeah, actually. Doing the math. Doing the statistical calculations, it does appear that there would be a pretty good fight. Because most of the time, you can just look at the numbers of the unit and you can figure out if they would win or not. Honestly. Because just looking at the stat lines of units, you can just crunch the numbers. When you compare them to the dual weapons of Khorne Chosen, and it breaks it down. Oh yeah, Chosen are absolutely... The Chosen Corn variant is insane. Oh, that's unfortunate that I can't get in here. Ooh, so the Black Iron Mine is the only thing that's left. Can we underway? We can. It's a shame I don't have enough movement, because... Do you guys want to know why the movement is... I can't reach here, but I can get all the way here? Do you guys know the reason? There's one very, very specific reason, a mechanic in this game that works this way. One very specific mechanic that does this. Similar to ports as well. Same vibe works for ports. Do you know, let's get Gotcha and Felix. Although you can't really do as much as you used to be able to do. The road, yep, exactly. Roads reduce the movement point consumption as part of going down them. It's the same with ports. Ports reduce your movement consumption as part of debarking onto sea. So if you debark into the sea without a port, the turn after you will have like no movement at all. But ports basically only consume like I don't think you consume any if you go through the port. It's just the movement that going through the port that takes away your movement points. I think we can just sit in here. If only had the range. And then we'll just try and fight there. Money-wise, we're in a little bit of trouble, but we've sorted out a lot of stuff. I'm just keeping an eye on Scrag. Scrag is actually at war with our boy Gelty, so hopefully Gelt will hold the line. We'll see. Dual Weapon Chosen have an AP as AP. Despite the AP tags, so barely better than Dual Weapons. Yeah. I think from elite inventory perspective, like, you'd only really use Dragon Princes from High Elves from experience. It's a shame that their units are generally pretty goddamn garbage in the grand scheme of things. Like, you use Spearmen, you don't really necessarily use anything that does damage in inventory perspective from what I have always done them, or what I've always used for them. Because in what world... Oh, I've got to reload it. In what world would you use any High Elf inventory that does damage over ranged units? As it's the glorious thing of either you do damage... killing things from afar is always good. Murdering things from a very far distance is always a good idea. That was very good. Yeah, Martial... I like the way they changed it, honestly. They changed the way that Martial Mastery works. And Martial Prowess. They changed it for specifically like a patch like quite a while ago. And it was such a good change. Because it used to be 50%, I'm pretty sure. Like, it was actually so trash. Like, I think I made a video on YouTube about it, and I think their overall potential of survivability is like an increase by a minute or something. Because, yeah, Martial Prowess and Mastery used to be enabled if above 50%. And them changing that is huge, by the way. Actually, so good. We're very underwhelmed. Yeah, it's just, you're always better off just trying to murder things from afar. Set a spear wall and just hammer them with that archery. Yeah, you'll be punished otherwise. Right, we'll jump over here, jump back over here, take these guys out, and we'll have it everything. Goshik and Felix will be coming up in a turn as well, plus beer is a resource to trade with. And I think beer, trade-wise, is actually worth quite a bit. 7 a pop, it's not too bad. It's just the public order will need to affect and change here. Because if you get in too many minuses, you will reduce your growth, which we don't want. Oh my god, Panda, dude. That's so much. Thank you very much for the €5, dude. Stomp those rats for fighting that last battle, though I didn't know you had the rune, or else I would have said auto-resolve as well. Yeah, true. And thank you again for the €5, I appreciate it. And thank you for being your first super chat. Much love. I think one thing... Hold on, let me try and find it. Let me find it. Hold on. I have... Let me see if I can find the video of it. It might be a YouTube clip. It might be a Twitch clip, actually. Do any of the Twitch chatters remember Battlesey when I played... Was it I had Gotrek and Felix, and I beat Vlad and Isabel in one fight. Legitimately, in a single fight, I kid you not, Gotrek and Felix single-handedly killed Vlad, Isabel, an entirely full army, and a half army as well, just by themselves. And I honestly think that they looked at what I was doing and nerfed the way that it functions, because it doesn't work anymore. And that's really sad. Because I had an entire idea of a video where I'd use a generic dwarf lord. This was 3-4 months ago, so I'd have to go quite far back for the clips. But it was a legitimate generic lord, and as well against like 8,000 Queek units alongside Queek. Because the way it used to function in blobs is they legitimately physically couldn't hit you. Because it was a situation of too many chefs in the kitchen, and you just couldn't be hit. And that is the reason why Rune of Spite works so well. It's because you could just not be hit and not take damage, because you had so much melee defense. And entity on entity would struggle to hit you. Also, let me... do I recruit another lord or jump over? I'll just recruit another lord. I think supply lines... By the way, huge dub of the change that they made. Also, nice. We got a... Wait, a seam of star metal, the rarest that is most sought after all elementals. Gromril has been discovered close to the Dwarven hold.
A seam of star metal, the rarest and most sought after all metals, Gromril, has been discovered close to a Dwarven hold. But finding it will bring prestige and great wealth.
I don't know what necessarily you consider great wealth, but 2,000 gold is certainly something, but I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say no, eh? Stomping entire armies by themselves seems very counterfeiting. 100%. I mean, Gotrek himself should be able to slay an absolute crap load. Sounds like Gandalf. I mean, DMG, you've been there when I've been Realms of Ruining and absolutely going ham with my Gandalf voice, saying, "Begone, night haunts."
Begone, night haunts, you demon scum! Begone from these lands!
Yeah, I thought so. It's a very similar voice to my dwarf voice, but if I'm doing it a little bit more and I'm going more Ungrim, actually good. Oh, Cooper, much love, man. Much love to you. If I'm doing it, if we're going more Dowie, it's a little bit deeper. It comes out the lung. It comes real deep in the stomach as the dwarves. It's like Ungrim's more of like a he's like a
to die in battle.
You know, he's got more husk to it, hasn't he? Have you ever looked into voice acting? I'd love to be a voice actor. It'd be dope. I was testing out a zealot earlier. I was testing out speaking like a zealot, but it's one of those things where I'm embarrassed. I'm too shy with my voice acting. I am. I'm very shy about my voice acting because I don't think I'm very good. But Dwarf, I've just done it for so long that I just kind of get used to it. Because it's the guy that does the zealot in Darktide is a really cool guy. And his voice is awesome for it. And it's what I based my zealot off as well. Alright. But it'd be cool to be a voice actor. Do voice acting things as well. But I think I'd need to be more... I would need to practice a lot more, you know? I just like to hear things and... Because funny enough, I used to be able to do like Herbert and things like that when I was younger. I used to try and do voices when I was younger. Hey, darling. You okay? Yeah, I'm doing well. Oh, sorry. Okay. So give me 1 second, guys. The girlfriend's just come back from work. Right, Herbert. Yeah. So, it's gonna be so. Don't make fun of me. No one clip this. Actually, no one clip this. I need a promise from people not to clip it. Well, I'm not gonna do it otherwise. I haven't attempted to do it in such a long time, and it'll sound so bad that it'll be embarrassing. So you guys have to promise not to clip it, and/or record it. I need a promise from people in the chat right now. I'm gonna attempt to do my Herbert impression that I haven't done in quite literally like 5 years, probably longer than that. Maybe I can summon it from deep within me. Yeah, Herbert from Family Guy. I'm too lazy to clip, Dimothy. Somehow I believe that. My favourite Darktide Zealot voice is the male agitator. It's really good. Yeah. I mean, the Zealot is such a... Zealot in general is so awesome. Zealot in general is such a dope... Ooh, I'm actually kind of worried about your life now. Zealot in general is such an awesome thing inside of Warhammer. I think, what's everyone's favourite between... Do we like 40k more or do we like fantasy? Because most of the time it's actually quite a... It's usually quite a close debate between what people prefer. Between Warhammer Fantasy and 40k. Okay, never mind. Today it looks like it's very much a fantasy game. On the Twitch side. There you go. I'm gonna try it again. This is gonna be so bad. Package? What's going on? Nah, I can't do it anymore. Can't do it anymore. We tried. We tried. Ignore it. I can't do the list thing anymore. But the Zealot voice I actually really liked. I think the guy that does it, like I said, is really cool. Then you have to trim down the clip. True. You have to whistle your S's. I know. I think, honestly, the whistle and the S's would just trigger people's, like, hearing it. Especially with the microphone setup I have, if I had to whistle my S, it'd probably be awful. So there's the lads, kind of doubtful. Do you have any knowledge of this? No, but they'd be stupid not to increase the content in Shadows of Change. Alright. What's going on? Nah, I can't do it anymore. Unfortunately, my balls dropped and all of a sudden I can't do the Herbert voice anymore. It do be like that sometimes. Sometimes it do, but honestly, the last time I used to do it was like properly like 12 plus years ago. Oh, nice, my heroes are back. When we can fight quick here. Big. I don't think I have the space to reach him now. And we're in terrain that is... Oh, shoot. It's highly likely to be ambushed. It's 90% ambush rate here. Am I reading that correctly? 90%? Jesus. I'm a Skaven's dream around here. I'm a genuine Skaven dream around the area here. My goodness.
I stand defiant.
Right. I like Warhammer Fantasy a lot more than Outed. This is too large to build prop stories. No, I'd agree. 40k is absolutely savagery. I'm not going to do the Herbert voice again. I'm too embarrassed now. You dislike Age of Sigmar? Really, Unipanda? I actually, after playing Realms of Ruin, the Age of Sigmar in general, I've actually quite liked. Do you have the 5th ancestor saved? Yes, I do. Jimbo, good shout. I just need to get to tier 3 then. Good shout. That I literally was... I did that on one of my previous saves, didn't I? Right, in 3 turns we'll upgrade that then. Absolute buggers, these guys, tell you. Absolute wee buggers, these, I tell you, lads. No way I get intercepted. You are kidding me. I have no runes on him. I do have the Unbreakable rune. Yeah, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. He'll fight to the death. As a Dowie should. But I think, like, the Zealots... I think the voice of what I remember is like, you know, dying in the Emperor's name and things like that. But it's so messed up in 40k that they sacrifice like 1,000 psychers a day. I definitely think Warhammer Fantasy is a more chill place to live. I think we can probably all agree on that, right? We can probably agree that Warhammer Fantasy is a lot more chill to live in. 40k...
is out!
Right. Yeah, if you've got the, basically, if you've played the, what Jimbo's meaning there is, if you've played Thoric, you can resurrect the ancestral hero, and then you can save him as a character, and in every single other campaign that you do, you can basically just recruit him. You can just recruit him naturally as a saved character. It's pretty dope. I generally think if we just kill this general, everything else will just sort of fall into pieces as well. Because you got to keep in mind, I'll fight to the literally 1 HP. I don't think so. Maybe check a bin, darling. Right. I should be. Come on, lad. We're going to have to try and use Foe Seek as much as possible. One thing I don't know is how well we're actually sticking to the target here. Because we're not winning that dramatically, but I'm going to be worried if we don't win this. 80 to 90s Warhammer Fantasy was much more hardcore. Really? How the Beastmen used to reproduce? I don't think I want to now. I think from what you've described there, Born to Begin, I'm good. 1,000 a day, I mean this for the setting. Yeah, it is kind of crazy that 1,000 lives on... Is it like a black art? It's not black art, but it's like the black ship or something? Where they sacrifice all of them? Wait, we're actually getting our ass kicked. Statistically, we should be winning this. From a statistical perspective, we should be winning this. This is rigged. Because if you don't know, melee defense, if someone is behind you, they have a 75%... You have a 75% reduced melee defense against them, but we're not behind them. We're not actually behind them, so it makes no sense. Come on. You're going to lose to a ratty, are you? Those being wounded now doesn't help. Just keep fighting then. You'd assume he's going to be gone for good, but... We'll be fighting to the last man, but there's too many of them, I think. It's a shame, because obviously the Auto Resolve would have done nothing like this, you know what I mean? The Auto Resolve would have been nowhere near close. So like wounded on characters? It needed to be done, honestly. Is there a minimal, like, 10% hit chance? It's 8, I think. 8% minimal. Isn't it 92% max, 8% minimal? I had a video on it ages ago, but I haven't been playing Warhammer 3 that much. In recent times, anyway. Finish attack orders as soon as the other lord is listed off. Yeah, I think naturally if a character is... If they're too far away to hit them, then they just sort of, like, forget that they exist and hit something else near them. Is what they normally tend to do. Which is decent. You know, you kind of want them to do that instead of just completely zerging down one thing, but we'll take it. We have them recruited at level 6, and I don't think this guy was that high at level, so I don't mind. But yeah, they intercepted me, jumping over. It's quite interesting that when you don't see the Skaven, they still have the capacity to intercept you, which is kind of rigged, I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie, that's kind of rigged. Is there a less chill place to live than 40k? I think Warhammer Fantasy is pretty chill. But no, less chill. Oof, Jesus. Age of Sigmar is pretty savage, not gonna lie. But greenskins in Age of Sigmar are actually quite interesting. They're not like Zergy like 40k. They're more like they're more in the realms of using magic, really.
Go come more guys, boss.
We have the Rune of Spite. Do we have the healing? Yes, we do. Skaven Supremacy. I would love Skaven to be inside of Realms of Ruin. That'd be good to see. But yeah, right. It's 8% minimum and 92% maximum. And also, Monchief saying hi, Chris, with her acid, probably it would have probably brought it all Russian back. Because yeah, it's any kind of calculations you're ever doing when it comes to melee attack and defense, it's always 35% base plus melee attack minus melee defense of the enemy. That's how you calculate it. 'Tis how you calculate it. And don't get me started on the calculation for collision damage, because my god. It's almost like they attempted to make it as confusing as possible. Because it's like, to the power of the modifier and stuff like that, it's crazy. For the power of the modifier and the damage modification. But the TLDR of it is 77% is the max damage you'll do, and 70% of that is AP. That is the easiest TLDR of Rune of Spite I could ever give. Here we go. Alright, now we'll smoke all these ratties, Rune of Spite as well. So this is basically the fundamentals. Once you get Seed of Rebirth, which you can kind of obtain quite easily, usually. And more things like the Wild Mechanic to the Skaven. To give them more of the Tide Field. Yeah, agreed. I would love stuff like that. Because you don't really feel... I'm not sure about you, guys, but Skaven don't feel like a Vermintide faction to me. They more feel like you just recruit the strongest goddamn units ever and just kill everything. Like, Skaven armies are insanely powerful from a weapons team perspective. As soon as weapon teams came in, it's like crazy. How'd you get the seed? It's fights. You just do as many fights as possible, and if you can increase the percentage chance to get it, the better. Also, there's certain tech or quests you can get for it too, I believe. But generally speaking, just rush pottery. Just rush pottery, and that's you're in for healing. 393 range and Jezzails, yeah. I mean, it is wild to me that Jezzails were... well, the majority of Skaven, and the way Skaven function, it was taught and learnt through Cathay. Cathay is the oldest faction within the Warhammer Fantasy setting, I believe. Like, they existed, like, the Emperor of Skaven. Excuse me, bloody hell, Skaven. The Emperor of Cathay existed before even gods roamed the world. And that he created them all. He created them all. He was so annoyed at ogres that he yeeted a Comet of Kassador like 10,000 times. And then Zinj turned it to Warpstone, though. What's my best Warhammer 40k faction? Oh, that is a difficult question. To answer a different question, my favorite fact about 40k is that Zinj had the opportunity to kill the Imperium of Man and kill man like the entirety of like the good guys, but just decided not to because it was worth more keeping them alive. Because allowing them to live did more damage than not. Skaven is a little bit too Terran for the Zerg faction. Yeah, I suppose they're not very Skaven-y. Zergy. Answer a question that wasn't asked, all according to plan. The thing is, I can't narrow down my favorite 40k faction. That's the problem. That's why I didn't answer it, because I couldn't. Alright, Chosen, what's your favorite? What's everyone else's favorite 40k faction then? It's hard for me because it's just my 40k knowledge. Tyranids are dope. Is it the Death Guard? Ain't the Death Guards like interesting in respects to they're quite hated? Followed by Orcs. Tau. Oh, Tau. Yeah, no, Tau is probably my favorite actually. Now reading it, aren't they like a they're not very numerous, but they're like super goated. Like, they're actually super good. Wait, no, Dwarves! The Space Dwarves! Isn't the Space Dwarves in 40k? Isn't the Space Dwarves? I swear the Space Dwarves. Campaign is good at is making you feel like you're playing underhandedly, and honestly, it's after difficult skill things. Yeah. They're new? Yeah, it's Dwarves, baby. Anything 40k? Dwarves? Yes, please. Votan is Space Dwarves. Message faith. Oh, okay, nice. And yo, Monster, what's up, buddy? Good to see you as always, man. Hope you're doing well. And they're like really, really overpowered, but there's like hardly any of them. Isn't that their entire vibe? If I'm not mistaken, isn't that their entire vibe? That the Space Dwarves are like super insanely powerful, but very, very little of them, so they can't really do much damage.
For the wisdom of the lake.
I love Brian Bless's voice so much.
Well, now I'm hungry. Nothing like a bloodbath to work up an appetite.
Nothing like a bloodbath to work up an appetite.
Is that a short joke?
Short? There'll be no alliance while I'm the High King. You have shame your ancestors talking about short.
Similar to Space Marines, yeah.
It is time.
That's great. Interesting, New Panda. Interesting.
Fight if you're going to fight.
Let's get Gotrek and Felix. Where do we want to send them? Because they'll be able to do all my mission. Can I jump over this? No. Can I go this way? No. Let's go this way then.
Out with the lanterns.
Isn't, like, I think if you get Gotrek and Felix killed, you get more, stats on them. Moria? Which one do you want to call Moria? Oh, that reminds me. We actually did a couple redeems earlier. So I'll give Sarek Dowey Rules Central. And you can get in the province of Silvertown, I'll give you that. Moria. Makes sense to keep them all connected. Anti-Barrel Ball Stabber Grotha, for God's sake.
Gotrek, journey
I think it'll be a grudge to kill Queekit, won't it? Yeah. Has to have a mine? Okay, the mines of Moria. Wait, they're attacking the settlement, that sucks. Should we try our first defensive siege? Boys, should we try our first defensive siege? I actually haven't done a defensive siege yet in the new patch. I actually haven't done a defensive siege yet. I got no idea how good it is, though. I honestly have no clue how good it is. As, yeah, I generally haven't played it much. Do it? Let's give it a go. Defending against the Skaven scum. Well, that's the really weird thing, right? We can't actually see them here. We don't actually see them alive. But what is even sieging me? Because Skaven don't exist. You missed Greasus Lightning? Oh, did I show you? Have you seen Unipanda, the screenshot that I made? I got Greasus to an ungodly amount of speed. An ungodly amount of speed. Where is it? 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 It's in here, isn't it? Here it is. 868 speed. 868 speed on Greasy Baby. And someone made a good joke about it, and it was like, the reason why he had so much speed because he could smell all the food on Thanksgiving. And I thought it was amazing. I was like, true. Also, is anyone new? Oh yeah, dude, welcome to the Discord, by the way, mate. Welcome to the Discord, good to have you. I was like, hell yeah, dude. That was faster than mine was. Yeah, I had Banner of Swiftness, Wretch's defeat trait, Nakari's defeat trait. I used food to get an additional 10% speed. I had a potion of swiftness. I had Foe Seeker. And yeah, Banner of Swiftness. It was Jesus. It was insane. Because he had because since Banner of Swiftness gives you additional acceleration and deacceleration, you can set off and be quicker, faster. It was fun fact. It was one of the reasons as to why the Grail Knights were so effective, is because of acceleration increases. Increasing acceleration allowed them to, well, to try and describe it. Basically, you in game to perform and push through units. Obviously, mass is a big factor, speed's a big factor, but also if you can accelerate more than you deaccelerate, which is what enabled them to do since it increases acceleration, you basically never slow down. And so when you go into a unit and you like get slammed onto them, probably because they have more mass and that your deacceleration was too much as part of walking towards them. When I was like curious about that, I really digged into the way it works so much. Because I was more curious than anything. And look, thanks for the luck, bud. They should hotfix the hotfix. Honestly, I've been saying for a long time that small campaigns and stuff like that would be actually so dope, so that they should genuinely do stuff like that. Like, just make random things super strong randomly. Oh, there's a lot more barricades here. I quite like it. Also, one here would be nice though. Yeah, I thought it'd be actually pretty cool if they just every now and again just broke something, like randomized the stat of a certain legendary lord or something like that, just to give a lot more replayability. Because I came back to Total War because of Grease Lightning. I came back because of it and started playing again. You'd love to see it. It was crazy. My entire YouTube stream was dedicated to getting as quick as physically possible. It's brilliant. So stuff like that should always exist, just every now and again. Just for the fun of it. I'm going to relatively heavily deploy on that side. Walls seemingly things seemingly are a lot stronger. Although I don't really see why you'd keep... Because the whole point and the justification behind the changes they did, if I'm not mistaken, is to make it more feel like you have to retreat. We still say cray cray? Sure. We just did. Why not, eh? Said that when I was younger. That's cray cray. And if anyone that's... I'm not sure if that's like a specific English thing. It means crazy. But you probably could understand that. I'm sure the people gathered that it was cray cray. But yeah, they 100% should allow stuff like that. Like every now and again, every couple months, or every month, just do something bonkers with a faction. Do something really cool, or slash bonkers with a certain legendary lord. And then put like a theme to it. Put like a lore theme to it. Quick is going to be a pain. It depends on how quickly I can get to cannons on my towers. Because Quick will take a long time to get through. And everything that comes over is going to be very squishy. This is not ideal, but we're certainly shooting them down. I actually don't need to be here, so I'm going to pull down. I don't think it's worth just taking 3 shots, even though it'll be very difficult for them to actually do damage here. I just have to be very wary of where I'm being attacked. I think the towers and stuff like that should definitely help. Especially with Queek climbing this wall. He is not a very good general at unit killing, from experience. Like, Queek's unit killing is actually pretty poor. He is a genuine beast in 1v1s, 1v1 situations, but when it comes to infantry killing, he's not known for being that incredible. Especially since he's got very, very lackluster splash damage because of his entity size. Like, splash is probably one of the biggest considerations behind your ability, your general's ability to deal with things. So how come he wears armor? Well, I mean, reflection, so he can see himself, probably. I mean, that's literally the reasons as to why his... Bloody hell, they got through the gates so quickly because of Wallbreaker. Yeah, it's why he's got Mirror Guard, because he's obsessed with looking at himself. So he gave certain units, or his like elite regiment renown, that he has following around, like his bodyguards. He gave them mirrors, so he could see himself all the time. Top 3 hero duelists and top 5 troop killers. I'd say Scarbrand's probably one of the best at both, purely because of the fact that you can do collision damage really easily. Let's wait for a shot first. Wait for a shot and then we'll change it to cannons. I think cannons is the best. And we'll change it now, so we're only waiting 20 seconds. Wish he wasn't dueling, true. Just at Scarbrand? Yeah, Scarbrand's incredible at everything. As he showed up at your door... I mean, me and Thankful are basically the same thing. We summoned him, don't we? Sorry about that, Botty. Imric has to be up there. Oh, Imric is just the best at everything, though. In campaign. Yeah, sorry. Me and Thankful were doing a incarnation and accidentally summoned Scarbrand. Apologies, Body. Yeah, I think Imric is the strongest campaign legendary lord in the game. I think probably everyone can agree with that. I think everybody could probably agree that he is the strongest campaign legendary lord. I don't think there's anyone remotely close to the power level of what Imric can get because of the dragon fights. I really don't think there's anything remotely close. Mate, I'm getting so many supplies a second. What the hell? Have they made it so you get tons of supplies now? It feels like it. I feel like it's just printing supplies for me. If I came down here, would I be able to attack these fast enough? We'll try. Imagine if they just... How sick would it be if they jumped off the wall and was like... For the damage Quran, brethren! Started bapping these warp fire throwers. That'd be sick. That's what I need. That's what I need my dowry to do. Slayers would make sense. I'd see some Slayers. You could see Slayers doing that. Oh, also, I need to move these guys around. Need to move these guys up. Otherwise, very minimalistic of my entities will attack. Because you can see right now, we have him surrounded. Whereas beforehand, we had half of my entities actually hitting him. Also, that is really, really sucks. I need to cancel this. Can you cancel towers? No. I see. Now they're just going to cap everything. Couple of dogs. Just a couple of doggy dogs. I can go cap it back then. Just a couple of doggy dogs. Seems to be good with good dueling and for slamming. I think from comparing him to everybody else, though, I think Lewin definitely lacks. In multiplayer, he's pretty solid, not gonna lie. Multiplayer, he's really solid. Just because of the healing and value he gets. Go back to mechanics in general, to all the factions. I kind of have none, really. Pestilence would dedicate plague mechanics, etc. Oh, 100%. The fact that, like, Clan Pestilence is the plague faction, to begin with, Nurgle comes through, no longer the plague faction. There's definitely a lot of Are they just trying to cap things instead of fighting me? How cowardly are these? I mean, they are Skaven, so I think I sort of answered my own myself there, honestly. Ooh, what happens if I capture this again? If I capture this building, can they no longer cap my other point? That'd be sick if so. And it would make a lot of sense. They're capping this. That does. I'm not bothered about it. Because it's Link, so I'd assume so. But it's difficult to say because there's so many legendary laws that are good at very specific things. Who's the strongest Khorne demon besides Scarbrand and Law? What's the guy in 40k? There's a exalted Khorne dude that's 40k as well. Him. He would be stronger than Scarbrand. Scarbrand's yeah, Scarbrand in the grand scheme of things, like in lore, people like Cetra could probably kick his ass, honestly. Like, Scarbrand in general is not as strong as he gets the credit the credit he gets. Like, he's powerful, but he's not that powerful, if that makes sense. But in game, he's like an absolute Giga Chad. So it's a lot different. Also, this feels really nice to defend, I'm not gonna lie. Like, get more reserves and everything. Second to Khorne, man? No, I would disagree because of, who's this? I'm trying to remember who's the 40k Khorne dude? What's his name? I want to remember what his name is. There's another really, really powerful Khorne dude, but he's also in 40k. And yeah, the variant of Scarbrand we have is very different from the other one. Angron Walker? Let's have a look, bud. Let's have a look. Maybe. The Red Angel. I don't remember the Red Angel. Yes, I think it is. I think it's Angron. I think it's Angron. Yeah, I think you've nailed it, mate. Angron, I think, is it. He exists in 40k and fantasy as well. Was it Agrath? Is it Angron only 40k? Is it Angrath? He's only 40k. Is it Angrath? Alright, let's have a look. Is it Angrath? Oh yeah, Angrath the Unbound. It looks very similar to him. Is he in fantasy though? Because he's similar to what Scarbrand is. Because he's in Warhammer Fantasy as well. Hold on, we're about to cap this again. Does that mean they no longer can cap this? Wait. Oh my god, they can't. Look, oh my god, this is so good. They can't cap this anymore because I'm controlling and capping this. So they're just getting shot for free. Dude, that is such a big dub. That is such a big dub of a change, actually. Actually, such a big dub of a change. Jesus, it takes ages to cap it, though. Oh, no, Black Wolf nailed it. That's actually who I'm on about. Yep. Carbanda, I think this is the guy. Carbanda, I think is the guy. I recognize his name. Well, hold on, let me Google Warhammer Fantasy. Because he's in Warhammer Fantasy as well, right? Yep, it's Carbanda. Yeah, it's this guy. You nailed it. This is the guy I'm on about. This dude right here. Carbanda, this guy exists in both Warhammer Fantasy and 40k. It's said to be above even Scarbrand in the status of Khorne. This is the guy. This is the guy. Big. Good stuff, boys. We got there. You absolute legends. Chat is big-brained as always. He is that guy, pal. He is that guy, Eric. He is that guy. He's that guy, pal. He is that guy. Oh, sugar. They're capping us again. Can they cap it? Oh, wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. How do we cap this when Queek was on it? Whoa, hold on, buddy. Ah, crap, I can't build that anymore. Well, that sucks balls. That burger shoot beyond their range? No, they only have 200 range now. Towers only have 200 range. They've changed it. I don't believe it's bugged. Also, let's get back in there. Yeah, these pull fire throwers. I'm gonna... Dude, the changes seem so nice, not gonna lie. Like, I'm a big fan of the changes. Also... Wait, these clearly are so... Wait, I can't hit you, can I? Do any of these increase the range? I kind of think, like, higher tier should have increased range. If I'm shooting goddamn explosives, I should probably be able to fire them further. Goddamn wolf rats with a pure AP. Mate, quick, please just fall. Please just take a knee. Take a knee and just give up, please. It'd be better for everybody. I'm a little bit worried over here, because I can't hit them anymore. Wait, 200 range. 120 range. In what world can I not hit this? Why can a unit with 120 range hit me and a unit with 200 can't? Make that make sense. Axe? Evidently. Alright, I gotta be careful. That's the vision range? What? No, look, 200 range. Vision range is 80. Most of the Lisbon legends can easily wipe the strongest chaos demons solo. Oh, like, 100%. Stuff like, he's in this game. What boom booms? Can't believe I've forgotten his name. I used to have, like, all this locked down in the old brain. Lord Croak. Yeah, Croak would easily kill everything. He's a first generation Slan. First generation Slan would absolutely batter everything. And it wouldn't be remotely close. It wouldn't even be remotely close. Croak would kill pretty much any greater demon you can think of. Wait, are they having to uncap my cap to cap it? He's also super dead. Well, I mean, if you were to speak to him, the lights are not on, but he's still an absolute badass. That's basically Croak in a nutshell. He's super dead, and the lights aren't on home, but he'll kill a lot of undead stuff. I mean, he'll kill a lot of bad stuff. That's sort of the blessing. Let me go tier 3. Dead but exists. Yeah, he's dead as hell, but he'll kill a lot of stuff. Like, you are kidding me. You're going through there? Oh my god, the gate is controlled by Moors. That's why I couldn't get back in. Let's go recap it then. I can just imagine this, like there's Skaven sitting inside this gatehouse, refusing to open the gatehouse, and it's just like, yes, no, can't come in, no. It's like, let me in, dude. I own this element. This goddamn settlement's mine. Let me in. Was lucky he never got to face Godric. Godric is a killing machine. Oh yeah, Godric would have killed him. Plot armor for sure. I mean, Godric would just kill anything, let's be honest. Well, let's be realsies now. He's basically, he has the plot armor equivalent to the anti-plot armor that Nagash has. Skaven just inside laughing his ass off. Yeah, it's BS, man. It's total BS. I'm just waiting until we cap it back. I'll walk him in. Nah, you take that back, Bond to be king. Nagash is the most influential human in the entirety of the world, Warhammer Fantasy, arguably. Sigmar's the bitch. That's for sure. Give him his big hat. Yeah, that's the problem. He doesn't have his big hat anymore. That's the problem. Give Nagash's 1900s big hat again. That's where all his power is. Give him it back, and all of a sudden he's a beast. Yeah, they did him dirty. When did Nagash not become human? Well, I mean, he's always I don't know the exact timer, but obviously he is the specialist of necromancy, right? He fathered necromancy that we know of. And so Manfred be like, Nagash is weak is such a base thing to say. It's so stupid. It's like, oh, Nagash is weak. Okay, but he literally created kind of everything that you know. It's very silly. Also, I'm not sure how this is going to go now. Well, I've been at the tower location over here, right? Yeah. Trying to recap stuff so I can get more supplies. Do I think Cabana can be the next conduit? Nah. I think Scarbrand and things like that, because Cabana in lore is not that known. I think it's the reason why I feel like Nurgle and stuff. Wait, I'm hitting from way further away. I think it's the reason why stuff like Nurgle is always consistently used, because it's just well known. I think it's just known. Like, people just know about Scarbrand. People know quite well about Nurgle, just in the grand scheme of things, right? I think it's just more about familiarity than anything. Familiarity. That's the word. Also, this is not good. The warp grinders are on the way. And the cannons are not accurate at all. I have to pray that this thing will actually defend me. Uh-oh. Wait, it allowed me to click over there for a second. OMG. Wait, do I have to No, it should be tanking it for a while. So Nagash can agree when he doesn't have a body. Yeah, that makes sense. Obviously, Nagash... Didn't it take him like 3,000 years to become his final form again? Oh no, they killed my tower. Wait, just capping it and you win the game? No cap for real on God? I thought I'd have ages. Okay, never mind. Well then. Dude, look how weak they were. I'd have won that if that's not the way it worked. I should have had a unit defending though. It's my fault. Oh, I lost all the no, true, and that's... No, I didn't. I had one of them still. That's not true. I had one of them still. I had the one my miners were on. I recaptured that one. I mean, you are right in that if you have all of them capped... I lost it, did I? I was here. Feel strong, man. I was here. Did I lose it? And I think if you've read the certain books about Manfred, you would think he's a badass, but in the general scheme of things, he's an absolute turd. Because I mean, he literally amplified the end times. But then again, it was going to happen anyway, most likely. I mean, Chaos at that point was just way ahead. Chaos was just far too much. I actually... Unipanda, no cap? Okay. Alright, it looks like I lost all bases, boys. Buden was right. But it's so funny that, like, no cap on God became a thing. Ah, there you go. Stupid Queek. Stupid goddamn Queek. Age of Reconquest. We'll take that. Also, the old Gotrek and Felix. You should make your way over. Wait. Normal walking is more efficient than underwaying. The dwarves are in shambles. The dwarves are truly in shambles, boys. So we actually own the entirety of the Karakate Peaks now, Pog. Karakate Peaks is under our control, lads. It's the reason why I feel like Vlad became the poster child of Warhammer 3. Warhammer 2, I feel like most people just didn't... As time has gone on, people start to learn the lore more often. Because, be honest with me, guys, put a 1 in the chat if you started learning the lore because of the game. Put a 2 if you already knew it. / you don't know much. Because I swear, like, I'm a 1 right there. 100% I'm a 1 because of the fact that I started learning Warhammer Fantasy because of this game. Without a shadow of doubt. Which was it? 1 that is that you started learning it because of the game. 2 is you already kind of knew it / don't know it. Thanks for this game, yeah. Did they have a new patch? Did they change the map? The TLDR of the new patch is there's a lot of hotfixes, and I would argue that the game is in the best state it's ever been. I don't think I'm misspeaking by saying that either. That this is probably the best the game has ever been in, state-wise. Thought Claw and Nurgle since were just big demons before the game. I mean, reasonably to assume. You knew no lore before Total War? Yeah, me too. Been playing tabletop for a long time, Panda. Nice. What's your favorite tabletop army? What's everyone's favorite tabletop army? Oh man, I absolutely adore Dwarfs, but they're too expensive. Because of the game, but I used to read the novels. Nice. Wait, are dwarves good in tabletop? Let's get Correct on to like us again. I would love a Confederation. Wait, Barak Var is doing actually really good. That's not good. I want to Confederate you. Wait, Barak Var usually get absolutely slapped, so it's weird to see them doing good. Corn is getting absolutely roasted. Nice Talisman Prezi. Talisman of Preservation. It's a beautiful sight to see. I'm not sure how I feel about it always being guaranteed, basically. Ooh, guys, should we actually see if we can still do the cheese with Gotrek and Felix? Yeah, go on then. Let's see if Gotrek and Felix have it in them still. Let's see if they have it in them still. Also, watch me lose the goddamn Talisman Preservation if I do this. Potion of Toughness actually goes really hard here. No jokes. And then Felix, you can't have runes, can you? Felix can't have runes, can he? Have they changed it where you can have character runes now? No, you can't have character runes, Sag. No fun allowed, confirmed. Absolutely zero fun allowed here. Basic armor. Wait, I swear I had more than one piece of armor. Yeah, armor destiny, there you go. They only stay for 30 turns? Yes, they only stay for 30 turns. In an underway, I feel like it'd be advantageous. They heal each other, right? They fixed it quite a while ago. Blood Oath, yeah, we heal quite a lot. You're going to have Fiery Ring. You've eaten a curry. Fine, let's go. Always been Skaven? Yeah, Skaven's dope. Right. The only issue we'll have is if we're not in melee. We'll take a lot of damage until we get into melee, honestly. Looking at what we're seeing here. Because of the amount of range that they have, it'll be really frustrating. Because range units really suck at shooting melee units and like generals. It would be really cool to see if Thanquol gets added. Because, I mean, technically, Thanquol... It's debatable if he ascended to godhood. I think in Age of Sigmar he ascends to, like, godhood almost. I think. I can't remember completely, but... I know he's... Thanquol's certainly interesting. I think do we have, like, 92 Legendary Lords, guys? So it'd be cool if he's the 100th. Age of Sigmar is not real. I actually quite like Age of Sigmar. There's some pretty cool lore in it. Warhammer is Warhammer, born to be king. Don't forget that. Warhammer is Warhammer. He's got to be a hero. Not like him as a lord. I think he'll be a full-blown faction, surely. Yo, Nicole, I just made 4 custom characters. Made all the dwarves. You made an Ironbreaker fighter. Slayer is a dual-wielding barb berserker. Love that. Ranger, rogue, using crossbow and axes, runesmith. Decol, love that. That sounds dope. Who? Thanquol. Thanquol is like the equivalent of a Skaven god, you could argue. Alright, you need to get into combat now, otherwise you're going to get shot to absolute smithereens. The Horned Rat, indeed. Yeah, true. Right, let's use the abilities. And since we're the only ones here, we should be able to wait until they stack up. Seemingly, I'm going to go ahead and assume that Skaven, the Gotrek and Felix are once again, you should recruit them as soon as possible so you can snowball on Dwarven campaigns quite a lot. And from what I'm seeing, it's 100% the case. Yep. Gotrek and Felix are insanely good. I love Gotrek and Felix, man. I honestly would always recommend turn 1 recruitment if you can. You don't think you've ever got them? They are so good once you get Rune of Spite. My god. Perhaps I summoned Skyrim by accident, so yeah, he's quite busted. I mean, we have Gotrek in-game, and I would argue Gotrek is probably stronger than the majority of the things we potentially, hypothetically, could get. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, Gotrek is unbelievably powerful. Also, I need to make Felix unbreakable, so I'm going to have to get the Ancillary to give Felix unbreakable. Otherwise, it's going to get rough. Do you get the items back when they leave? No. They take them with them. They take them with them. So you got to be very careful. And even if you summon them again, I don't think they'll have them. Because I think there's, if I'm not mistaken, there's specific variants of Gotrek and Felix, and it progressively gets stronger and stronger. Robbery? I mean, they're kind of mercenaries almost, like the wandering travelers. I mean, Gotrek and Felix are hated by the Empire for killing the Reichsguards. So, they're traveling companions, you know? Nice. That's exactly how Felix got his swords. Choop. I'm done. Quest, and I have this item. I guess I'll keep it 30 years. Eh, why not, eh? Founders keepers. Losers weepers. What that saying was when I was younger. Okay, we need to move over. We need to move Gotrek over here, otherwise we're not going to run spite everything over here. We need to get the spiting going. We need more effective spiting. He's such a unit, man. You do not mess with him. You most certainly do not mess with Gotrek and Felix. Build down tough. Hey, what's up, dude? Sigmar himself would be in awe of Gotrek. That's for goddamn sure. Does he not have a regen cap? He does, it's just he's not taking that much damage. It's always 75% of your health unless you have amplifications towards increasing it. It's always 75% of your max HP. Also, dudes, I got some gyozas, like frozen gyoza. My god, I love gyoza. Am I saying that right? Gyoza? Gyoza? So goddamn good. They're frozen. Whack them out of the freezer. fry them for like 5 minutes, just steam them as well. How'd you cook them? Oh, yeah, slap them in a pan, a little bit of spray on oil stuff. Just crisp up the bottom, add in water every now and again, and cover it with a lid. So let the steam do the work. Such a tasty treat, and I have a vinegary based sauce, vinegary soy sauce with it. God damn. God damn. Felix has the Seed of Rebirth, so I'm interested to see if this actually... Oh my god, there's a lot of heroes there. Close down the road from where I lived in Tokyo. You lived in Tokyo? I'm jealous. Best goes, holy crap, I missed it. I'm not surprised. I'd love to go to Japan. I think, from a perspective of going places, I think Japan's very much high up there for traveling for me. I think it'd be so dope. Lived there 2 years. It was fantastic. What was your favorite thing about it? Probably the food, right? Because my partner has a lot of tattoos, and so I know a lot of the onsens you wouldn't be able to go to. Because it was associated with like the Yakuza or whatever it was called, if you have tattoos. I think that those traditions still live today. Those traditions still are alive and kicking to this day. And fun fact, every time a projectile is shot at a unit, it is always directed at the last known location said unit was, which is the reason why it's very easy to choose ammunition. 'Tis the reason it's very easy to choose ammunition. So I was on time. There was a delay. I had to deal with 2 years out of that. That's crazy. Yeah, because I remember reading a story where a train line was late by like, or early. Yeah, the train was early by 20 seconds, and it set off early by 20 seconds, and they apologized to every single passenger. And I was like, in England, I'm an English fella. If a train was like 20 seconds early, it'd be a miracle. If it was like 20 minutes late, like the guy walking around would just spit on you. And be like, you scum. Buy a car. Nah, it's not that bad, but it's certainly not the best public transport regarding the reliability of it. Yo, Torrin, what's up, bud? Godric, he is a Giga Chad. Might as well start casting this, honestly, as there's no reason to hold out. They give me a note to explain. Yeah, honestly, I think that's right. I think I've heard that. I've heard that myself. I have heard that myself, man. Spit it up. Your boy has also heard that. Dude, I'm loving this mod, man. I love the setting of this mod. They've done such a good job, such a goddamn good job with it. Also, I do apologize about like an hour and a bit ago that the internet just randomly died on me. I do apologize for it just DCing for no reason. I don't know how it looked on the YouTube end. So I'm not sure if YouTube fully disconnected it. I don't know. England don't even know if 5 trains are cancelled. Yeah. So good luck. It's the reason why I don't think I'd ever not do remote work nowadays. Probably. Now, what would the note would be enclosed with like a do you know like the sound bites you can get in like Christmas cards and stuff like that, or like birthday cards? It would just be a repeating of "you suck" or something like that, and then once you open it up, like it just spits on you. We joke, but most of the time it's not that bad. Honestly, down south in England, the trains I feel like are a lot better. Up north, they're a lot worse. Somebody dead scared makes you happy. Good. I aim to please. I aim to please. They're pretty decent in Scotland. Oh, really? I would love to go. I actually wouldn't mind living in Scotland. I actually don't think I'd mind living in Scotland. I think Scotland's pretty cool. Beautiful place to live. The only person that I know that's Scottish is Scott. Well, I know obviously like other streamers and stuff like that, but I speak to a Scot fairly on a regular basis, and I think he says Scotland's pretty decent. Right, do I have the movement to attack? Corruption. Ooh, it's not ideal. Island's low tax for streamers? Good question. I know for a lot of businesses, since Ireland wanted to expand and be bigger, there are a lot of tax benefits in Ireland for sure. There's a ton of tax benefits in Ireland. It's the reason why a lot of companies are located in Ireland. I think even Google has like an Irish office because they can get a lot of savings on tax. If I'm not mistaken. Let's head for the Dwarfs, I think. Most places use Ireland for their EU base. Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially in the Northern Ireland. Obviously, it's part of. It's not part of. I think it's separate from. It's like United Kingdom and Northern Ireland. It doesn't follow Euros. Right, these guys. This fella. Do I start trying to... Do I think I can beat Ghost up? Probably not. Belegar's off to go do that. Gotrek and Felix will try and deal with this, although I think it's pretty hard. If I speak to you, can I now get you to join war? No. It's weird that you're just sitting outside of it, just staring though, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Get in there and get stuck in. You know? I don't have that many trade agreements. Am I exporting 100%? Let's check. 75% and 100%, so we need another person. So let's upgrade the capital then. Staring there menacingly. Indeed. Nice. I'm very, very happy with this. Very, very happy indeed. We knew we were going to get ambushed, boys. We knew it, didn't we? In our hearts to heart, we knew we were going to get ambushed, and that's okay. Deep down, we knew we were going to get ambushed. Deep down, we knew. And that's okay. That is okay. Because we will prevail. We will thrive, and we will succeed. In fairness, it's like... What's the movie where it's like... You're not trapped in here with me. But I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. Felix can't get runes, unfortunately. He's a Humie.
He's a stupid manling. He doesn't deserve a rune.
The Watchman? That's the one. Thank you, guys.
He's a stupid manling that doesn't deserve the ability to use runes.
Honestly, being ambushed is not that bad. My mud fingers at him.
Your call.
So the fun thing is, the only time the cutscene ends is when you get attacked.
By my beard!
Yeah, they have to attack you to end the cutscene. Which is really funny, because I remember doing it. I did a multiplayer game a while back, and I ambushed a friend of mine. And I just didn't attack him, and he was so nervous, wondering when I was going to attack him. Oh shoot, there's Jezzails! Oh god. Lord have mercy. Right, I'm going to have to sit in here, otherwise Jezzails is just going to kill me. Without being biased, when Skyrim downloads, I think I want to start a new campaign between Ikit, Brindle, Malekith, or Belegar. Maybe even Scrag if I do get over 12 chins. Honestly, you get rid of this beard, I've got 12 chins as well. I've got a bakery out here. What's my pick? Probably Malekith. I think the way they've played Dark Elves is pretty sick now. That is my unbiased opinion. Wow, they've just walked into melee. That's the reason why it's lucky to fight Skaven. Because they do dumb stuff like that when walking melee. I actually think Dark Elves is pretty sick right now. Any Truers, guys? Anyone else agree? Have we got any Truers? I think Dark Elves are pretty sick now. The instant recruitment of buildings and things like that is so good. Like, you can do so much cool stuff with the Dark Elves now. Like, legit turn 1 shades and stuff. You don't like the Dark Elf lore? I mean, they are exceptionally edgy, but they play well. Can Malekith beat the Dwarves? I mean, the Dark Elf roster in general is exceptionally well attuned to killing Dwarves for sure. Or the Lord's mechanic in general. They've kind of fixed a lot of the problems that the Lord's mechanic had as far as I'm aware. Wait, I'm actually going to probably heal from this fight, not going to lie. It sounds weird to say, but I think I'm actually going to heal from this fight. Godric and Felix both will have probably come out of this one with more HP than they came in. Played Dark Elf a long time and never finished them. Yeah, they've definitely got a lot of difficulties to them. Like, I think you get like Malekith. The thing that I like but hate about Malekith is the fact that he himself is like nothing special in the grand scheme of things as a lore, right? You think about an exceptionally powerful and talented mage. You think of Teclis. You would never even remotely consider Malekith in the runnings of that. You think about exceptional martial prowess, exceptionally good martial fighters. You would think of Tyrion, the son of an Aryan. You wouldn't even remotely consider Malekith to be even the front runner of that conversation. He is someone that's extremely powerful, just born in the wrong time. And he's a mummy's boy as well. Shielded except Slayers, not sure what Dark Shards can do. I mean, you got to keep in mind, the volleys of the Dark Shards, they shoot twice, right? Dark Shards shoot twice. And so, the overall DPS they'll do, statistically, they'll hit the majority of the time. As they have silver shields now, but the majority of their volleys will always at least most of the arrows will penetrate through, right? Best deck into the single player, looking for gold shields, yeah. I actually preferred the old symbol for the shields. Personally, I much preferred the golden shield. Also, Dark Shards Armor Pen, they're pretty much exclusive armor penetration, yeah. It's what makes them good. It's what honestly makes them good. Is where clear I am. I agree. The golden shield now looks bronze. It looks bronze now to me, the gold one. Before, I 100% knew it was gold. It was a big old gold thing. Yeah, the old icon was much better in my opinion. Yeah, 100%. The old icon was so fire. Like, it was so good. Ooh, actually, do you know what I need to say? Hold on, let me put that into the YouTube thing as well, because I want to get better. Let me pin that. He's pretty much powerful in the Sundering books, but you're right, he hasn't achieved much besides starting the War of the Beard. Yeah. He's an absolute turd. I mean, he betrayed Snorri, right? He basically promised that he wouldn't do bad things. He does bad things. Grombrindle resurrects from the dead because he's so pissed off. And then goes on the arc of kicking ass, basically.
Fight if you're going to fight.
It's a shame they put all heroes in their army. But since you force matched, it might make it a lot easier. The Stormbound I'm not bothered about at all. It's just I'm kind of worried about the survivability of Felix here. We'll see. Are Slayers poo-poo? No, Slayers are incredible. It's just they are specifically determined to be a flanking unit. If you put Slayers into any situation, they will get battered. The way I describe Slayers is they'll perform the same against low-tier infantry as they do high-tier infantry. Literally the same thing. Legitimately the exact same thing. Oh, hold on. I need to unpin. Can I edit messages? I made the wrong message. There we go. Let's go with the campaign. Yeah, they do, definitely. I think, yeah, it's just they perform against low tier as they do high tier, so it's just... Says can't be in a box and be good. Oh, no, I disagree completely, Tedorus, personally. they thrive in a box situation because you can. The way that a box fundamentally works, I'm getting paint out. I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to do it, boys. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to grab the paint out. Just to describe my answer here. So if you go a Dowie box, right, and you have a Dwarven box that's reasonably large, you can have like a range unit here, and then you can kind of like checker your range units in the middle, just to allow them to shoot out to whatever direction they need to. And then what you can do with Slayers is have them in reserves. And if you actually enable them to be sitting on top of the melee front line here, they'll take significantly less damage because the damage that they'll take will be spread across all entities within the row of this, right? And that's what Slayers are really good at. They have a ton of damage, so they'll do loads and loads of damage. But you got to remember that if I have, like, imagine this, I'll have one unit here, here on the row, right? And if we're talking about, this is a Dwarf Warrior, this is a Slayer, this is like a Longbeard, and these are variants of different units from the same, like, point down here, right? Different units. This means that I'm effectively making my units, 7 times stronger because I'm taking probably 7 times less damage. And it's very unlikely that entities will start dying because I'm reducing the damage that they're taking significantly. And that's why they thrive in box situations. Like Giant Slayers are regular. Usually Giant Slayers will perform better because of the fact that they have more damage. How high can you get the minus enemy leadership on a single army? Play, what's it called again? If you really want to do it, I remember this is Warhammer 2. I watched Fred do it a long time ago. If you want to go, is it Belegar? Is it Belegar that does it, guys? Be honest with me. Or is it Morgur? No, it's Belegar. Belegar can stack a trait that you can gain from certain lords. No, certain Gorbles, right? You can have minus leadership across the board. And you can basically get it to the point where you can reduce their enemy leadership by like 80 or something ridiculous. Probably even more than that. Why would you need Ungrim and Age Sigma when the Gotric's already there? Yeah, well, 100%. I think Gotric makes Ungrim a bit obsolete. 100%, I think Ungrim makes him a bit obsolete. Plus, the funny thing is, Ungrim hates Gotric. Ungrim hates Gotric because Gotric consistently saves his ass and makes him look bad in front of his wife. So Gotric is obviously a Giga Chad, and then like he keeps doing really, really good, dope heroic stuff, and embarrassing Ungrim. That's why he hates him. It's like, oh yeah, thanks for saving my wife, you jerk. Oh wow, yeah, you really helped me out there, pal. Yeah, buddy, thanks for that. Here's the Master Rune in his chest. If you follow Gotric's story, he's basically Grimnir's avatar. Slayer God. Yeah, he is a Giga Chad, honestly. I mean, you kind of have to be if you keep up with Gotric as a Humi. Keeping up with Gotric is no easy feat, boys. As I'm sure you can imagine. What's your guys thinking? I mean, depending on the... Ooh, we're getting... let's consolidate and focus the majority of my fire over here and try and get you over as well. Well, let's go with Potion of Toughness, otherwise I'm not going to get the value from the defense and the armor. I think by being attacked by 2 heroes here, it makes the most sense, as these are the guys that will actually do damage.
Hey, dwarves are natural sprinters over short distances, you see.
That's a Lord of the Rings thing, though, unfortunately. That came from Lord of the Rings, that quote. Good old Gimli. Right, all I have to do is just make Gotric hit anything that's near. It's basically the TLDR for now. Happy to speed it up. I think one of the funny things is that one of the very first things Gotric and Felix did together was infiltrate a Saneshi cult. I'm pretty sure. The audiobooks for the Gotric and Felix is so good. The voice actor that does Gotric and Felix is so incredible. What about Ungrim having a wife? But of course he does. That's good, right? Yep. Vlad Manfred? Oh, Vladdy Daddy all day, every day. Brian Blessed? Surprisingly not, no. Yes, I think his name is John Kibble. Very talented voice actor. What a legend. Yeah, super talented. I mean, I don't know if Brian Belegar would have the full range required to do all the voices. He does all of them, I'm pretty sure. Like, I think he makes a mean dwarf, but I don't think he has the capabilities of being everything that he's in there. I think Felix is going to rout soon, which is fine. As long as I get one more of these fiery boys off, I'm fine with it. Just leave it to the big boy. Got trick to sort these idiots out. Not with age? Yeah, fair. Fair comment. First battle, got talented presentation, 6% positive with Malekith. Why is that a sad face character? That's a big dub. Yeah, October. You new to Total War? Well, welcome in. Blackadder's father to me? Yeah, I can see that. Welcome in, buddy. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'm assuming with October, do you like orcs? It's very close. Very close to October, which I actually did. I did a lot of streams as orcs during October.
It's October time, boys. It's time to get smashing. Let's get some safes, boys.
I swear fantasy orcs and what 40k orcs are so different. They sound so different. What's the best late game army composition? I'm struggling slamming everybody. Well, especially as Lewin. I mean, this is just... I mean, it's cringe, but this is true. Just spam Royal Hippogrific Knights. They have like a ton of HP per entity. It's like 800. It's insane. Late game cavalry. You can never go wrong. Yeah, Felix is going to rout, but I'm not worried. He's going to rout, and then he's going to be A-okay. Because he can't heal anymore, but I'm lost bonus is probably soon. In my plums, deep in my plums, I'm feeling I'm lost bonus is happening soon. And that's what you call having no life. That right there. That's what you call having no life. I just, I honestly, I get to the point now where I just feel it deep in my plums, you know what I mean? Deep, centered into my plums, I feel Amos bonus. Did I play this game too much? Trust in Battlesey's plums? True. Trust in my plums, my friends. Trust in my plums. Honestly, when I think Amos bonus is going to happen, I am usually right. As I play this game too much. I'm getting close to 2,000 hours, I'm pretty sure. My plumage? Yeah, I'm getting close to 2,000 hours. Close to 2,000 hours. Poggies. I'm going to have to make a... I might have to... Let me see what's the situation here. Killed the garrison as well, which is insane. This is why Gottschalk and Felix is such a massive advantage for the dwarves early game. The second you get all 3 runes... and any form of healing, it's so incredibly insane how much you can snowball. You can just snowball and just do everything with them. I honestly think that the dwarves are one of the strongest factions for snowballing early game now. As the amount of options you have available to you. Like, there's no other faction that can just take a random dwarf lord and kill a full army. Or a random lord, or generic lord, should I say. And just kill full armies. It's bonkers to me. It is absolutely bonkers to me. Wait, the Black Iron Mine had quarrelers in them.
To battle, born to die.
Rune Spy's so good. Yeah, it's insane. Oh, and fun fact, I'm gonna guys... Wait, oh my god! Someone earlier was like, Moria should be named after a mine, and it literally has a mine in it. I actually did that unintentionally. The Mines of Moria.
True king of 8 peaks.
The Mines of Moria is upon us.
Nice, we've done a good turn here. Mate, I actually think I could probably take over the map quite easily as dwarves. But it'll take so long, that's the problem. I feel like I could do it in very little turns, but it'd take a long time. Like, I could probably take over the world of Immortal Empires as dwarves in, like... probably 100 turns. The entire world. However many settlements that is. 100 turns is feasible. It'd probably take me a month, but I'd do it in 100 turns. Isn't Mori the occupied name? No, I changed it. Think it's time to jump in? Yeah, October. It's a great time to jump in. I might make a video about the... Do you think it'd be a good video idea, making a video all about the DLC and what's best in my eyes? Because I feel like it could have a value, especially with the sales. Especially with the sales that's currently on. I think it'd probably be a good idea. Yes, great idea. Yeah, I'll do that on the tubers then. When Lightning McGrease's campaign, it's already been nerfed, Banana Bean. We've already done it. He has no speed. They've taken his speed away from him. The disaster struck. The speed was taken from him. It is a disaster. Look, he's 40 speed now. Yo, and Glow, thank you very much for the raid. It's very kind of you. I hope you're doing well. Have we had Glow? We had Glowtober. Do we have Glow Ember? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. I'm doing well. Hey, Tech Savvy. What were you up to, Glow? Let's have a look. What were you up to? What were you playing? Not for broadcast. What's that all about? What is that all about? More of a no glow November? Me too. I've been ill as hell too. It sucked. I should have asked the clan Bourbons for money before attacking them. Yeah, I've been ill as well. I got ill, and then my girlfriend got ill, and then gave me her illness as well. So I've been ill for like 2-3 weeks now. It's been fun. It's been really good fun, actually. Good times, good times, good times, good times. Ooh, Ancestral Gaians. Wait, recruiting a Thane at all provinces means that I don't need to go tier 3. And that I can get training straight away into another army. Which is good. And now we have the province here. Yes, good point. Save characters. It's time to get the fifth. The fifth ancestral hero is upon us. You always thought it was 4, but boys, there's a 5th, lads. You already know, son. The throng is mustard. The throng is mustard. Why do they always have mustard? Why can't they have ketchup? Do you know what I mean? What's their affiliation to mustard? What? No, I quite like ketchup. But maybe they should change it up every now and again. You have my hammer, Belegar. In fairness, I bet dwarves do make a good hot dog. I bet they would make a good hot dog. I can't remember. I think the buffs this guy gives is insane. Excuse me. I think the buffs he gives is insane. Wait, minus nutrition. I thought he gave better stuff than that. Never mind. Minus nutrition's pretty useful though. Don't turn the dwarves into a hot dog. Maybe it's like the forbidden deliciousness. Oh my god, the dwarves are too slow to catch up. Okay, no. Do I have a laughing track? I do. Alright, well done. You knew it was bad and you did it anyway? I mean, that's the premise of all dad jokes, no? That is the sheer basis of every single dad joke ever. It has to be, if you know it has to be bad for it to be funny. Once you've nailed that, you're sorted. Do you know what I mean? You're sorted. Once you've done that, you're sorted. But honestly, today has been a really good stream, so I do appreciate everyone hanging out. Today has been a bloody good stream, and I've enjoyed it. It has been a good time. It's a shame that the internet died earlier. That sucked. Yeah, my internet randomly just DC'd on me. The internet was being a rather large jerk. Right. Always a great watch, bud. My favourite streamer. I'm always here. Oh, I appreciate that, man. It's very kind of you, buddy. I appreciate you watching. It's very kind.
Lord of the Anglin.
Right. But I'm going to have to skedaddle, as I need to make a YouTube video for tomorrow. I'm going to go raid Tangent. He's doing hardcore WoW, and he's an absolute legend. Really, really lovely dude. But Glow, thank you again for the raid. And if you haven't checked out Glow, she's really nice. Does all sorts of... I would consider her a variety streamer, does all sorts of really cool stuff. Highly recommend the watch and the follow. Freebeat, thanks again for the follow. Mario Blue, thanks for the Prime. Mystic, thanks for the follow. Lincoln, thanks for the follow. Talon, thanks for the follow and Prime. Cooper, thank you again for the Prime, matey. And Rightar, thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate it. Niski, thank you again for the resub. You guys are amazing as always. Please do take care of yourselves. And October, thank you as well for the follow. I appreciate it. We'll be back live tomorrow. We'll be back at it once again. You already know, son. We'll continue on with this mod. Thank you again for the super chats on the YouTube side. I believe it was Unipanda. Thank you very much for the super chat. I really do appreciate it. And Hammond as well. Thank you for the super chats on the YouTube side of things. You guys are amazing as always. And for all the subs and things like that on the YouTube side, you guys are amazing. But yeah, let me put the chat on for Twitch side of things. Skittle, much love to you. Thank you for hanging out. Doomothy, much love. Jimbo, much love. October, much love. Rent a Cat, thank you, buddy. Monster again, appreciate you. Tidros, good to see you. Botley, good to see you. Hamster, good to see you. Glow, once again, always good to see you. Tech Savvy, good to see you, bud. Oh, it's rename. What's up, dude? Good to see you as well. But yeah, I'll send you guys off. Also, Banana Bean, good to see you. Eric, much love as always. I'll send you guys off. Make sure to say hello. And Elmer, much love to you as well, buddy. I appreciate you. You guys are amazing. Let me just end the Twitch stream and just say a massive thank you to everyone watching on YouTube. The main thing for me at the moment is to ensure that I do as high quality for YouTube as possible. But yeah, take care of yourselves. Thank you very much. Bye. Wait, am I still live right now? I clicked stop streaming. Am I still live? Oh, I think I am. I think my connection to YouTube's still live. Interesting. I gotta be careful with that then. But yeah, guys, all on the YouTube folks, much love to you guys. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. And you guys are awesome. And yeah, much love once again. Bye-bye for now. Have a good rest of your weekend, boys. And I shall be back at it again tomorrow for more action of the Dwarves. Appreciate you, boys.